Okay, welcome to the final final draw of the Checkmate coronavirus project. It will be a long show, and welcome to the final final draw of the Checkmate coronavirus. Sorry again, technical difficulties as usual, but this time there will be, I think, less of them, and I'm very glad to welcome our first guest of our very long show, 3 hours. At least I think that because we are drawing for 70 prizes today, our usual show was like, I don't know, like 11, sometimes 12 prizes, but today we have to give away 70 prizes, and we are starting with the General Director of FIDE, Emil Sutovsky. Usually, before the Checkmate coronavirus project, we should have said from what country is this person or that person, but now we are all from the internet practically. How did you spend this this long quarantine months, Emil?
Hi, Ilya. It's not months. It's for me. It's more than 3 months in this quarantine, and usually I was supposed to be traveling a lot, but it doesn't happen these days. But there's a lot of work because FIDE had to switch almost completely to online activities and to find new ways to work. Also to approach with some sort of midterm strategy, which we had to devise and to see how it works in cooperation with major internet chess platforms. I think so far it goes well. We managed to adjust to the situation, and this project, which was over basically just today, so we are just finalizing it. I think was one of the best examples of what we managed to do within this time, and I want to thank you actually as a person immediately in charge of the project.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's actually a good time to announce final numbers. Actually, we were adding the events because a lot of national federations joined our project, and they were sending the results of their tournaments even today. And especially, for example, like 2 hours ago, we badly wanted to have a tournament held and organized by the Chinese Chess Federation, but it was a very unique, as far as I understand, tournament, and they were collecting data. And finally, like about probably 2 hours ago, they managed to send the results of their youth tournament, which was called something like ethnic minority tournament. So probably it had some also, like, I don't know, like political value, but still we had tournaments from almost all the federations, especially federations from South America and Africa, were very active, and it was really, we were really checkmating coronavirus together, as FIDE organized a lot of events themselves. We had great support from our partners from the actually 6 platforms, 6 online platforms, because the Chinese event was organized on the Chinese platform. So we added a new platform today. There was a cup for disabled organized by FIDE on Play Chess. And of course, our major partners were chess.com, Chess, Chess24, and FIDE Online Arena, which organized most of the events. Total number of the tournaments which were included in the project is 2,762. We were first aiming for 1,500 tournaments. Where then we changed our plans. We understood that we were going to have around 2,000 tournaments, but actually the final number is even nicer, 2,762. And number of entries, the final number of entries is 517,661. So 517 and sorry, 500,661. Yeah, big numbers, and the event ran for 720 hours. And so we have 16,012 tickets. Actually, one of our today's guests, Jan Nepomniachtchi, who will be joining us later in the night, he was very unhappy. He said, "Wow, you were so close to two in some, two in I don't know what, two times
13. Times 13 probably.
Yeah. And well, I had to blame like some technical difficulties. We were very close, but we didn't make it. But still, it's a big number, and I know that a lot of ticket owners are waiting and are dreaming about winning the major prize, a ticket to Moscow. And I want to say that it's also a very interesting statistics. We have, of course, multiple ticket winners. Some people played almost all our events, and so they collected a lot of tickets. And the record holder is Schnitas. He collected 70 tickets. So it's unbelievable, as you probably know, and most of our viewers know. Only 5% of participants are getting this ticket. So we can imagine how many events did he play. Well, actually, when you are playing on a smaller or in a smaller tournaments, the chances to get a ticket is bigger, because we were awarding free tickets in every tournament, and some tournaments on Chess24 and on FIDE Online Arena were less than 60 players. So those who were running for a number of tickets, they understood this trick. They are chess players, so it's quite predictable. But okay, Schnitas with 70 tickets is still like unbelievable result. Just trying my best. It's the nickname.
And he did try his best, yeah.
Yes, but just trying my. I think we will now draw for 5 mini matches with the top grandmasters. Together with Emil, and then I will ask him a few questions more, and then we will draw for 5 packages. So are you ready, Emil? Do you have your random org page opened?
Yeah, actually, I use random org a lot independently, because when we play some board games, and sometimes people are unhappy about the dice. So nowadays it's quite popular to use random.org instead of rolling a dice. Because sometimes, if you play a ton, so it's inevitably, if you have all the time 9 or 10 instead of 6 or 8, so people are unhappy and they're switching to random.
Yeah, actually, I'm playing Mafia, a very popular game, at least in Russia. I don't know about abroad. And we are also sometimes using some random generation of numbers. But definitely you didn't need random org when you were playing chess. Did you play at least one Checkmate coronavirus event?
No, I didn't. I haven't played online quite for a long time, because actually I simply don't like playing bad. And I still remember how good I could play. So now it would be a bad feeling if I play just way below my level. I'm okay with accepting that I will be playing worse, but not, much worse. So I'm not a big fan of online play, but I think regardless, for me, it's important to see that there is such a big enthusiasm now, and we see numbers growing on every platform. New people are coming to chess, and that's very good. That's possibly that's one of the ways for chess to go and become more popular these days.
Okay, let's draw. Let's name some numbers. So we are drawing for 5 mini matches first, and please give us the number of the first winner, Emil.
Okay, I'm generating. 6,415.
6,415. And the first today's winner of the mini match is Swoop. Wow, these nicknames are killing me. Actually, he was playing in one of the not even federation but associations events. Obviously, Emil and probably most of our viewers know that European Chess Union joined our project with their online championship, and also Mediterranean Chess Association. So this guy has, or girl, actually you were the first to mention that we cannot name all people guys nowadays, yeah?
We shouldn't. We even shouldn't. Even if we
yeah,
can.
well, in chess, I honestly think we will have Judith Polgar, the greatest women chess player of all times, quite soon on air. But still, unfortunately, I think, I don't know, how do you estimate? I think like 90% of those who were playing in Checkmate coronavirus events were boys and men. What do you think?
I don't know about this particular project, but among rated players, we have 14% of female players.
Okay, so about that. Okay, yeah. So he was playing. He was playing in a Mediterranean Checkmate Corona team battle in Group B, and it was on May 30. So congratulations to Mr. Aib or Mrs. It's quite possible. Aib can be anyone. Let's draw for another winner.
Another winner is number 4864.
4864. It was not so. 4864. And well, it's logical that our second winner of the day is from chess.com, our other major partner, and GM FIDE. Well, he pretends to be a GM and he pretends to be almost FIDE, so he's GM FIDE, and he was playing a Blitz Arena on May 27. And of course, with the help of my colleagues who did an amazing job during the whole project, we have some data on our winners. The first winner is from Egypt, and he is rated around 1,400, so definitely not a professional player. And his full name is actually Hassan Shoaib. And GM FIDE, our second winner, is from Russia, and he is rated below 1,000. So when he is playing his match against the top GM, he will probably need a real handicap. Okay, let's draw for another winner.
Number 1440.
Okay, I am always glad when someone with low number is winning, because these people were supporting our project from the very beginning. Also a Chess.com player. My name is Legion. My name is Legion. Well, an English spelling, but I can guess that, I don't know why, but I guess he is also from some Russian-speaking country. Maybe I'm wrong. And he was playing a rapid arena on May 21. Actually, rapid events were extremely popular during Checkmate coronavirus, and it actually surprised me. Do you think, Emil, that rapid events, even for amateur players, have good perspectives online?
Yes, there is a serious misconception about the time controls. For some reason, people think that Blitz or Bullet, they are more popular, but that's not true when we talk about players who are, let's say, amateur players or club players. Oftentimes for them, they need time to think. So they want rather to enjoy this one game, rather than to play quickly 2 or 3. So the time control, which is used on chess.com 10.0, is one of the most popular time controls, regardless of our project. So it does not surprise me at all. It also brings us to a conclusion that this fuss about going ever faster and faster not necessarily reflects what the chess community wants to see. I mean, when watching the top players, probably yes, to see Nakamura playing Carlsen or Firouzja playing Bullet, that's fun. That's a great show. But when players of 1500 or 1200 or 1700 want to play, oftentimes they would opt for 10.0, which is a fast rapid time control, and I think that's very logical because they just want to enjoy the game and not just to compete who would be faster.
Yeah, okay, so our first winner, back to Egypt once again. He's 10 years old, a new piece of information, which is very, very nice. And my name is Legion. He is actually from the United States of America, so he is not Russian speaking. And actually, he's the highest rated of all the winners today, and he's rated around 2000. So before, players like that were called club players. So he's definitely an old style club player. And let's draw for another winner.
That is number, you'll be happy again. As early as you could possibly imagine, 536.
536. Actually, last week, last week, one of the prizes, well, the smaller one, I think is a souvenir or a masterclass, was won by number 2, which was very nice. And I am glad about 536, first of all, because the nickname is very easy. It's Von Tempo, and he was playing on Lee Chess in a Rapid Arena tournament on May 19. Okay. And actually, 2 of our first 3 winners, they created their accounts during the lockdown. So, which proves once again that, of course, this quarantine and this coronavirus was a huge tragedy for the humanity. But a lot of people turned to chess, and I think we should try our best in FIDE to keep them with us, even when all these awful times will be gone and semi-forgotten, I will say.
Yeah, I think it's a good lesson for all of us that many people are actually coming and playing in these tournaments or other tournaments on the platforms, and we definitely have to think how to be inclusive, to have players of even not a club level, but those who would just play once a week or on the occasion just to play chess, because it's very important to have this connection between professional chess, club players, seasoned players, and players who play just once upon a time, because they're interested to keep them following in the news, in the media, to keep them playing some competitive games. I think it's good for chess, and I think it's good for society, because they would be well informed what is the chess world about. So it's really good.
Okay, the last mini match winner is waiting for his fate.
8,747.
8,747. I'm almost there. It's once again a rapid player. He played a Lee Chess Rapid Arena on June 4, and he names himself King Shepelev. So he will have to prove that he is a real king, playing a mini match against top grandmaster. Okay, Emil, can you say at least what caliber will be these top grandmasters our winners will be playing? I know you cannot say any names right now, but
well, we can surely say that these grandmasters would be top 10 grandmasters. It's not like just we put it very clearly, top GM, and we have to be, although we have to be precise, and still there is no, let's say, formal agreement, we cannot name names, but there is a general agreement, there is a verbal agreement, and I think we would proceed to have really the best of the best, creme de la creme, to play. I anticipate that we shall have at least 5 players of the top 10 participating in these matches.
Yeah, it sounds very nice, and it means that actually Checkmate Coronavirus is not over today, because of course we will try to cover and to stream all these mini matches and all these master classes that we will be organizing probably during the more close to the end of the summer, because we will need to collect all the data of our winners. Once again, I want to mention that all the winners are supposed to send their details till the end of June. Of course, we will try to get in touch with them and through the platforms where they won their prizes. But of course, it will be very helpful if the actual winners will get in touch with us. Actually, almost all the winners of the Moscow Olympiad packages already got in touch, of course. But the winners, the other winners, we are still waiting for some of them. I actually wanted to ask you, Emil, about our plans, about FIDE plans, because our next big event is coming not later than tomorrow. So if you can talk a little bit about this event, it will be very nice.
Yes, we start tomorrow in cooperation with chess.com, a month-long competition, FIDE-chess.com Women's Speed Chess Championship. That would be a series of events. There would be a qualifier followed by Grand Prix stages, and we expect all the strongest female player on earth to participate, except for Judith, who is not playing nowadays. But we are expecting it to be something exceptional. Both the format is very attractive, the prize fund, but also the way it will be covered. It would be broadcast with commentary on every round, and there would be some nice, interesting, and I would say innovative ideas during these broadcasts. And well, it's very important that we launched this project. It is top notch, but it is also inclusive. So on the stages of qualification, you have many players who would be, I don't know, 1500 or 1700. They would be participating and have a possibility to play against stronger opposition and to learn. The qualification starts tomorrow and will last for 6 days. Actually, there would be 6 separate tournaments. From each one of them, you could be qualifying to the next stage. It is very important for us. Yeah.
Yeah, if we have more time, then I will of course mention the most hurting issue of the online of any online tournament, except for Checkmate Coronavirus. In Checkmate Coronavirus, results didn't matter, but in this event, the cheating problem will be the key one. And I know that you yourself are putting a lot of work into that, and I know that the Fair Play Commission of FIDE, I had long conversations with Konstantin Lander, who is one of the I think counselors of this commission, because as far as I know, that chess people are trying to use some experience and some knowledge of poker anti-cheating measures, and a huge work is put into that by chess.com and by Lichess, and hopefully this awful, I will say, form of online chess will be finally, not killed, but at least, we will be successful in fighting against it. Though I think that I think ideological work and propaganda, anti-propaganda of this disease is also very important. And yeah, I think we will try to work on that together also.
Well, I can just say that we work in close cooperation with all the major platforms, with chess.com, with Chess, with Chess24. We have staged already like 4 meetings, very concrete ones, and there was a lot of exchange of ideas. We have a panel which is working on that. All of these tournaments are monitored in several ways, with of course, the visual and several programs, algorithms, which are breaking apart and seeing if it was something which is clearly faulty or of a suspicion. It's different approaches. Yes, I do not believe it's possible to resolve it like fully, because it's very difficult. But we are fighting rather diligently, and I expect also that the very fact that FIDE start taking it seriously, that we will introduce also the sanctions, not only expulsion from this online tournament, but also further sanctions on a FIDE level and not on a platform level, will dissuade those who would consider this sort of approach and thinking that smart cheating will work. Well, it's a long topic and probably a separate one.
Yeah, it's especially as soon as we start talking about women chess, the best women chess player in the history of mankind joined us. So we will finalize with your part of the drawing procedures, and we'll have Judith Polgar as our next guest. So let's go to the key part. People are waiting because Moscow packages are on the line, Moscow Chess Olympiad, and we should draw for 5 of them. And let's start.
So I go with the first winner of tonight for the trips and hotels in Moscow. So 5,893.
5,893. And the first winner of the day is from Chess24. His nickname is Stalf. And he is winning a trip to Moscow. Actually, last 2 winners of the mini matches were from Zimbabwe and also Russia. So 2 Russian opponents to the top grandmasters. And we will be waiting for the information on Stalf. But while we are waiting, let's draw for another winner.
And the second winner is number 7,783.
And it's Shvimentar, chess.com player. He was playing a Blitz Arena on June 2nd. Yeah, Shvimentar is also winning a package to Moscow Chess Olympiad. No information about our major winners yet, but it will definitely come. So let's draw for the third package winner.
Number 4,095. 4095.
Yes, I'm already here. Again, chess.com is a winner. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that our next winner is the fan of wine, and I'm not sure that he was born in 1982. But still, his nickname is Wine 1982. So maybe he is a fan of wine, and he was born 38 years ago. He was playing a rapid arena, and now he is going all the way to Moscow. Hopefully next year. Actually, our first winner, Stalf, his country is unknown, and Shvimentar is from Myanmar. Actually, a lot of Myanmar players were playing on chess.com, and we even got a message from the head of their federation, who was mentioning that he was unhappy that we didn't have Myanmar flag on our not even site, on our social media, because he mentioned that Myanmar players are playing a lot of events, are winning the events. Well, now they are even winning their trips to Moscow. Okay, so we now have three major winners, three winners of the packages, and let's draw for the fourth one.
The fourth one must be from some recent tournament. It's 13,242.
13,242. Yes, he was playing June. He was playing June 12th. Bassem. Maybe he's a fan of Bassem Amin. We don't know. He was playing a Blitz Arena. Bassem 30 actually is his nickname, and he is winning a package to Moscow.
Bassem. Arena on chess.com or?
Yes, chess.com. Actually, wine 1982 is from Saudi Arabia, so a risky nickname for this country. But yeah, we are waiting for the info on Mr. Bassem. And now let's draw for the final for you, but not for the day. Final winner of the Moscow package.
And it is a number, well, it's probably from yesterday. 15285. 15,285.
Yes, it was the tournament was actually yesterday, not yesterday, day before yesterday. So it was on Monday, and it was an event organized by our partners, by one of the most active federations that supported the project. It's a Chess Federation of Colombia, yeah. And well, this time I will dare to announce that the last winner is a lady, because the nickname is Wonder Woman Chess. And I think it's a very good moment to say thank you to Emil and to welcome Wonder Woman of chess, who is coming immediately after Emil drew for this nickname as a nickname of a winning person. Yeah. So Emil, thank you very much. Actually, thank you for believing in this project. We enjoyed a great support. The whole team. We enjoyed the great support of the FIDE top management, and on behalf of the whole team, I want to thank you for the support we were getting during this project, and hopefully, and I'm sure we will be getting in going forward. And thank you for participating. Maybe you want to say some final words.
Thank you, Ilya. No, I just think it was great, and I really already start thinking about continuing in one way or another, because it drew such a real public interest over the globe. 140 countries and many federations joined it. So it was a very nice idea. Thanks for having it on a high level. From our point of view, it was a great success. And well, I just wish everyone keep playing chess, to enjoy it. And let floor to Judith. Judith, it was good to see you, at least online, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, okay. Well, obviously, I'm always glad for the amateurs when they're winning prizes. It's really nice. But you know, as as a person who was a semi-professional chess player when I was young, I'm always happy when people of my caliber are winning prizes. And this Wonder Woman chess is of my caliber. She is rated 2,100, and but we have now a woman who was rated a little bit higher, like 650, 660, 70 points higher. So, and it's a great honor and a great pleasure to welcome Judith Polgar as our second guest today. Judith, thank you for joining us.
Hello, nice to be here. How are you?
Yeah, you have a very nice view behind your back. It's actually one of my favorite cities in the world, Budapest, and it was my first foreign trip. It was in 1993, and it was a chess trip. And we went to a very nice tournament organized by Hungarian Chess Federation in the city named, I guess, Visegrad. Yes, does it ring the bell? Yeah, it was a very nice
Yes.
event. And actually, we had a very strong Russian team. The first board of this team was Vladimir Malakhov, who later became one of the strongest Russian grandmasters. For sure, you played against him, I think, and he was a great master of end games. Even when he was very young in 1993, he was always trying to go for the end game. Yeah, well, good memories, and it's your fault actually, because I saw Budapest behind your back. Okay, did you actually follow the Checkmate coronavirus project, and what do you think about this idea? And what do you think of what FIDE was doing during these tough quarantine times?
I believe that in the very beginning, it was a very hard time for FIDE, of course, starting out with the pandemic, when actually the candidates was still running, and then it was a lot of preparations. But it was taking off, and I was very happy and glad to see this initiative, because I believe that it was inspiring for many chess federations also, but a lot of smaller organizers, and any initiative practically they could organize their events. And it is fantastic to see the numbers, how many participants took place. And also, of course, it's very inspiring to give out such a big prizes and a lot of prizes, and not the result what it counts, but the participation, which is actually the main thought of the Olympic movement, right? And so I believe it was not only the initiative was good, well thought out, but also the execution, which is very important, that people could follow it in a nice environment on Facebook, on Instagram. I was following it on Instagram myself, and I was also very happy to see all kind of chess related or funny humoristic moments via Instagram and social media. So I really liked the how it looked like, and how the communication went on this. And I really hope that all those many thousands of people who participated, they have a good experience.
Actually, it's one of the rare criticisms that we had for this project was that we were not awarding those who were winning a lot of games, or who were finishing in the top three or winning the event, but some random players. I already mentioned that once I saw that the ticket was awarded to the guy who finished with 0 points in the tournament, and I thought it was some technical glitch. Because definitely he didn't meet the requirements. He didn't play 5 blitz games. And then I checked, and I found out that the guy played 17 games in this tournament, but unfortunately he lost them all. But still he won a ticket. I don't know if he then won some major prize, but well, with the ticket he still has a good chance. But the question is, you were always winning. You know, you were most of your games you were winning in chess. And this project is true Olympic. Yeah, that you should know that the results don't matter. Don't it? But it don't. It doesn't. It feels that for like really top players, it didn't make them. It didn't make them jealous or mad that even losers are awarded. Why do you think it's like that?
Well, this initiative I was following, and I saw that actually it was inspiration for the mass of chess enthusiasts and the people who are amateurs and not necessarily competitive players. It is always nice to enter into a raffle where actually by participating you can win something. I think it's very inspiring. And for the highest level of competitors, there are practically non-stop events organized online. And I think it's a great treat for the chess lovers, what we can follow really the top players and some really fun and great moments online. Which I was following in the beginning very closely. Later on, I have a lot of things to do, so I don't follow all the big events. But there are a lot, and I was even smiling when at one moment Grishuk was playing in two events at the same time, one after another. So it is you can't say that you can do that many times if you don't play the online version of the chess competitions. So I think it is in one hand it was a awful experience for the world what we had and still experiencing the pandemic. At the same time, I always say that even some very extraordinary, unexpected things happen, you should try to look at the bright side of it and take advantage of the which new opportunities arises. And for chess, it was a great opportunity to show how chess can connect everybody, whether they are young or old, or no matter whether gender question or really which hour you want to play chess. The focus was on chess online, I think. And really chess fans are continuously very spoiled. And in some ways, I think they might be missing this later on when we get back to, hopefully get back to normal, to classical way of chess events. But I do believe that it worked very well for the high level competitions, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to be much more active, the online tournaments and events and competitions for the highest level also, even if we go back to the kind of normal life which we had before.
Yeah, well, speaking about Grishuk, the problem of online chess for him and Katerina Lagno is not only playing two online events simultaneously, is playing events being at home with four small kids, which is an unbelievable achievement. Actually, I have a provocative question for you. Well, you unfortunately for all of us retired from professional chess, but with chess moving online, maybe we will see you again at the chessboard at some moment, playing online, not going anywhere from the beautiful Budapest.
The thing is that once you stop playing chess, and it was actually nearly 6 years already that I had my last classical game and competitive game, it means that I was really much away from the chessboard, and I do a lot of activities promoting chess in the Chess in Education, and also I have a chess festival we organize annually each October, and I have many other commitments regarding other things. So I follow chess, and of course it gives me great joy to follow, especially now, these faster, rapid and blitz tournaments, or even bigger events like Vakanze and Norway Chess or some others. But when you're not prepared and you're not in the game, it is very hard. As an old professional, I know exactly that I would need quite a lot of time to get back not only the opening and the knowledge, but also the feeling of the game, of the time. And actually you can you can enjoy the game, of course, much more if you're successful. And if I would be playing against the top leading players, they would have a huge advantage.
Yeah, actually, it was
even though at the
funny that
my best years I could compete.
I do remember, and some of the top players couldn't compete with you, and I don't know why it came to me right now, but I remember reading articles in the Russian chess magazines, for example, about how Yevgeny Bareev couldn't play at all against you. I think you had a huge score against him. So you were not only playing against them, but we were beating a lot of like absolutely the best players. And actually, I sometimes have a pleasure to enjoy your work as a commentator, and I can say that your understanding of the game and your tactical vision is still there. So don't underestimate yourself. I think you are still very good. Do you actually play online at least sometimes, at least for pleasure, by under some secret allies sometimes?
No, I can't share my experiences over there either, because I don't play online at all. Time to time, I have some simultaneous exhibition I had in the last 2 months, and I teach online and I give master classes, but not in the competitive area in the chess world.
Yeah, okay, let's draw for some prizes. Hopefully you have your random org ready. And
yes.
First of all, once again, we will draw for 5 mini matches against top grandmasters, and then for 5 packages to Moscow Chess Olympiad. Let's start with the mini matches, and can you generate the first number?
420. So it's 9420.
9420, yeah?
Yes. 9420.
Okay, we are close. And it's Swoop. Swoop is winning a mini match against the top grandmaster. He was playing in a rapid tournament on Chess 24, and it was on June 5. So our best wishes to Mr. Swoop. Actually, our record holder Schnitters, who collected 70 tickets, he is the next in the list, but Swoop was more lucky, and Judith actually chose his number. Did you believe that you are a lucky person, Judith?
Well, I always believe that luck partners up with experience and knowledge and hard work. But I feel fortunate myself in many ways, the way my career went, the family I was born into, and the healthy family I have right now, my kids and husband. So, but I do believe at the same time that you have to work very hard in order to have a balanced life, and so-called to be lucky.
So you don't believe in luck?
Sometimes there is, but I do believe that you have to be going after it consciously also, and then you will see and experience luck much more frequently.
I see. Okay, so Swoop is from Australia, and he is rated around 1,600, and it's a good time to draw for another winner of the mini match against the grandmaster. So give me.
It's 3167. 3,167.
Okay.
3167.
I think this guy already won a prize because his nickname is very familiar to me. Islam Chess 48. He was playing a Blitz Arena, on Lee Chess, and now he is winning a mini match against the top grandmaster. Actually, Emil even announced that it will be a top 10 player, which will be an amazing experience for anyone who is winning this prize. So that's why we are drawing for these important prizes on air. And let's pick another winner.
And the next winner it's a 5-digit number, 11,624. 11,624.
Yes, I'm already here. And it's again Lee Chess player. Wow, but the nickname is impossible to read. The start is easy, Mother. Yeah, but what happens next is beyond me. Mother of TCO GCO Jans 29. Wow, how people even come up with such nicknames?
It's interesting because I have my thought that, and actually I think I've never played even online under a nickname. It's either I played some games myself, or I think I was not playing. Of course, I understand top players who have their practicing period on online, because I know many top players, when they started to play a new opening, a new idea, they were going under a different name, which actually later on, most of the time it was found out because they were too strong. So the moves were too strong, and it showed that it has to be a very strong grandmaster. But generally speaking, I believe that in the long run, it should be that everybody plays under their own name, because there shouldn't be anything to be hiding. But of course, if it's a funny nickname, okay.
Yeah, well, actually, world champion Magnus Carlsen is in my world is one of the champions in the nickname department also, because and I decided to root for her, to watch one of her games, and she was playing against Lady Cactus, which is a very nice nickname also. And I am jealous to people who can come up with such funny nicknames. Actually, Islam Chess is from Algeria, and it's unbelievable that there are only 50 mini matches with the grandmasters up for grabs during the whole project. And this guy, Islam Chess from Algeria, he is winning the second of them. So he's winning this major prize for the second time. So he is definitely very lucky. I don't know if he believes in luck or he doesn't, as Judith doesn't believe, but he is extremely lucky person. Yeah, let's draw for another winner.
And the next winner is 4-digit number 4,664. So it's 4664.
So it can be read the same way from both sides, yeah?
Exactly. Very nice number. 4664.
And it's definitely the guy who can speak some Russian, because his nickname is Yastrебov DD 2007. Well, maybe he was born in 2007, then he's 13 years old. How old are your kids, Judith?
My daughter is going to turn 14 in a month, and my son is going to turn 16 in 2 months.
Okay, yeah. So he's young even compared to them, and well, he will need some luck playing against a top grandmaster. As usual, we will mention how did he win a prize. Actually, the mini match winners somehow are almost all from Lee Chess. He was playing a Bullet Arena on Lee Chess on May 27. And now he will be playing a mini match against the top grandmaster. And let's draw for the final mini match winner.
And the final mini-match winner is 5-digit number 15,368. So it's 15368.
Okay, so it was definitely his tournament was added to the system today. It's no doubt about that. And maybe tomorrow. And actually, it's FIDE online arena player. He was playing Blitz, Blitz 3+0 event on June 15, and his nickname is Anon2269, and he is winning a mini match. So probably he wants to be anonymous, but just anonymous was busy, so he became Anon269. Yeah.
Well, when it's about 3-0 blitz game, it's more a kind of mouse game, right?
Yeah, well, but if you think so, I can advise you to watch one of the streams. For example, I enjoyed a lot once. I spent actually a few days because I made breaks. But there is a stream from Alexander Grishuk, which we mentioned already, with him playing in a bullet tournament 1+0 and streaming it. And it's a very, as usual with Alexander, it's a hilarious stream because he's just crushing all his opponents, most of them, and he's not winning. He's actually not so good with the mouse. He is outplaying them with 1 minute on the clock. He's just outplaying them completely, dominating, demonstrating like positional understanding of the game. But the funniest part is that after each game, the comment is like that: well, another awful game. I played horribly, but I got very lucky. Okay, next one. And after next game, so he's playing on the level which is just impossible for most of the human beings, for 99.9999% of human beings, and still he's saying that he's horrible, that he's very unhappy with himself. Well, I think it's one of the things that motivates you to go forward.
Yeah, exactly. That if he would be happy with himself, then he wouldn't be able to create new ideas. It is a must when you're on the top. I think with most of the top players, you will feel this and experience that whenever they play a game, they have a self-critical vision very hardly, and it is essential to be on the top for a long period of time, because if you're self-critical, you can still improve.
Yeah, okay, so we have some news from about our winners. Mr. Yastrevov is actually really 12 years old, even not 13. 2020 is still young, kind of young. So yeah, he's 12 years old, and he got a FIDE rating, not only online rating, but a FIDE rating. But his FIDE rating is 1,264. So in a match against the top grandmaster, he will definitely need some handicap. And not only on the clock, but maybe rook down or something like that. Actually, what is the biggest handicap you ever gave to someone?
Whew. That's a good question. I don't remember anymore. I think it was when I was a kid. Probably I gave a piece or two, but I was not playing too much games like that. I think it was more that I was playing blindfolded and my opponent was playing seeing the board.
Which is even more unbelievable. Actually, it's weird that these games with handicap are not that popular, because I vividly remember the match between Garry Kasparov and the one wealthy British amateur, when Kasparov was playing 2 pawns down. And actually, it was a good match, and it was a 4 games match, and Kasparov won 2-point half against 1-point half. But it was a close match, and it was actually very interesting to follow.
Yeah, it's interesting. In some positions, I would be very happy in the middle game to give away 2 pawns, but not necessarily in the starting position.
Yeah, well, yeah. Even myself being two pawns up against you, I will have a chance. You will be still a favorite, but I think I will at least have a chance, which is always good for amateurs.
Well, of course, it also depends which pawns you're giving away, and then after that, you have to be very careful choosing an opening. Let's say you give away your A and B pawns, then definitely Sicilian opposite color, opposite castling position will not work.
Yeah, well, yeah, good old times when people were giving away. I don't know the English title of this opening in Russian. It's called Nov Gambit. I don't know the English title of this. When people were giving away pawns easily, like e4, e5, d4, and then c3, and then people were just bishop c4. Okay, if you want to take on b2, you are more than welcome. I don't know the English title of this opening. In Russian, it's called Nov Gambit. Okay, let's draw for the major winners, for those who will be going to Moscow. Hopefully, you as the honorary vice president of FIDE will come to Moscow for Moscow Chess Olympiad next year also. And these lucky guys and hopefully women will have a chance to meet you also. So let's pick them up.
The next winner is a 4-digit number, and it's 9,891. So it's 9891.
Yes, I am already here. So
9891.
Yeah, and that it's actually very nice that as I mentioned, European Chess Union was one of the first organizations to support our initiative, our project, and they joined with their huge European online chess championship won by very talented Russian grandmaster Alexei Sarana. And this guy, he has a very nice nickname, Smiles Legend. So he is a legend, but he is smiling. Well, she's she's practically you, Judith, because you are smiling and you are a real legend of chess. So Smiles Legend is winning a Moscow package, package to Moscow Chess Olympiad, and he is definitely not rated very high because he was playing a qualification for under 1,700 players during this European Online Chess Championship. Unfortunately, in these events, the anti-cheating fight was a tough one, but at least this guy was lucky in our prize draw, and thanks to Judith Polgar, he is now going all the way to Moscow. Let's draw for another winner.
The next winner is going to be a 5-digit number. It is 15,970. So it's
okay,
15970.
Yeah, it's from the event which was added exactly like 2 hours before, 2 or 3 hours before before our show, and I'm very glad that once again it's from the federation, from the National Federation event, and Pakistani Chess Federation organized a number of events. They were actually organizing the events for Checkmate Coronavirus Project almost every day, and finally they have a major winner. Masood 098 is winning a package, and he will come to Moscow. He will come to Moscow for the Moscow Chess Olympiad. Actually, Smiles Legend, our previous winner, is from Azerbaijan, so it will be not a long journey. Baku-Moscow flights hopefully will come back pretty soon, and Smiles Legend will be on one of them in August 2021. Okay, let's go with the next winner.
And the next winner is, again, a 5-digit number. It is 13,951. So it's 13,951.
It's unbelievable. Wow, it's just a, you know, I'm a former poker player, so I know the true randomness, but this randomness is just unbelievable. It's Islam Chess 48 again, the Algerian guy who already won 2 mini matches against the grandmasters. Now he is winning a package to Moscow. Wow, it's unbelievable. I think he's the luckiest. He's for sure he's the luckiest chess player in the world. I mean, it's no doubt about that. I'm not sure about the luckiest person in the world, but for sure the luckiest chess player. You can to imagine that. So there were more than 500,000 entries, and only 5% of players in each tournament are getting these tickets. So he got a bunch of tickets. Okay, it's understandable. But now he won 3 major prizes already: 2 mini matches against grandmasters and a package to Moscow. It's just, you know, I'm sorry but it kind of blows my mind. Yeah, well, but thanks. We have Judith, and we had Emil, and we had all these people. So I don't think that anyone will suspect that Islam Chess is, I don't know, someone's nephew or someone's niece. Okay, let's draw for another winner. But if it's Islam Chess 48, I quit.
So it's a 4-digit number, and it's 9,702.
9,702. Yeah.
2.
Okay, Russians are going strong today because this guy, he even declares that he is Russian. So his nickname is Yevgeny Russia. Well, okay. Pretty simple one.
Not hiding.
Yes, he is not hiding. He is a true patriot. Okay, so we drew for 4 packages, and let's pick the last winner. The last winner of Judith Polgar's shift, I will say.
Okay, the last winner is a 5-digit number, and it starts with 12,313. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Okay. Black Shadow 66. It's not something that is attacking our broadcast. It's just a nickname of our last winner, Black Shadow 66. So maybe he is a fan of horror movies. I don't know. Well, but this Checkmate coronavirus project was definitely not a horror for him, not a nightmare for him, as he is winning a package to Moscow. Well, my team confirms that Yevgeny Russia is definitely from Russia. It will be funny if Yevgeny Russia would have been from Peru, for example. But it's not the case. Okay, I think we are done with the drawing part, but we talked earlier today, and you mentioned that your plans for the chess festival you are holding every year are still on. So can you speak about this initiative, about this project? Because I really feel that your project and your initiative is kind of a an older brother of Checkmate Coronavirus project?
Well, we have this initiative. This year we are going to be organizing it for the 6th time. And we have a very unique location. It is 10th of October this year. It's going to be again at the National Gallery of Hungary in a very special artistic art atmosphere. We are still not sure how many programs we are going to be able to organize due to the pandemics. Of course, there are going to be restrictions, but still we are planning to have maybe a smaller simultaneous exhibition, keeping the social distancing, maybe some events, some talks, lectures, a chess cafe, or other activities. And the main idea is of the event that it's not only that in Hungary we have this event running for many years, but we like to inspire other countries. So on that specific day, we had in the previous years from more than 45 countries connecting with their own event. And yeah, in some ways it's a little bit similar to your initiative, because we would like to have on one specific day within years that there are thousands of different platforms, little cities, villages where they have chess activity on the day. So we pull awareness that how great chess is for the society, for the education, how much it involves the gender questions, artistic elements, which is included to chess. And usually in previous years, we had many programs which was in connection, chess with science, chess with art, chess with sport, of course, and chess in education, because we have a program and we really believe that chess can be one of the greatest tool of the 21st century education. But this year, of course, as we are going to be having a limited number of programs due to the pandemics, we are moving on a lot of things online. So we are heavily in the preparations to make something good production for the viewers.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Judith. If we can be of any help with our Checkmate Coronavirus experience, the whole FIDE will be willing, of course, to help with your great work. And let's not forget that our guest was Judith Polgar. Is not only the best female chess player of all times, but also a FIDE honorary vice president. So it's logical that our next guest is FIDE president himself, Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich. So thank you, Judith, and welcome, Arkady. Welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
And once again, our viewers will now see also very nice view. It's not Budapest, but still there is a very nice view. And Arkady, you are Checkmate Coronavirus style, you know, all orange.
Yes, Ilya, exactly. I'm trying to be fit for this final exercise, final experience of Checkmate Coronavirus, at least for the time being, including the color coordinated stuff.
Okay, actually, I talked to one of the journalists who was working on the article on our project, and he asked me a question. I had no idea how to answer, but maybe you will have an idea. The question was, the question of him was, I know that Arkady is in real love with chess. He loves to play chess. Do you know if he plays online under some secret account? And I had no idea. Do you play online sometimes?
Of course I do. I have accounts both in Lichess and chess.com. Hopefully I will have accounts also on other platforms. And yes, I had an experience of playing in Checkmate Coronavirus.
Wow!
As well. Well, no tickets, unfortunately, so no chance to win. But I'm playing more or less every day in different formats, just to have a break from the work routine. A few minutes in the morning, few minutes in the evening. something like that.
Okay, what is your favorite time control?
3+2.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that. Well, just a few words, because actually not everybody, of course, knows that. But you were the main driving force of Checkmate Coronavirus project. You believed in it from the very beginning. And
Yeah.
what are your feelings now?
Yeah, I
Did
was.
you think?
Yeah, when I heard about the initiative, some people were skeptical, but I thought that it's a great idea, and I'm happy that it was proposed to us by some members of our current team, including Ioannis Makropoulos, and I was the one who had to take a decision, and I took the decision to move forward with this project, since I believe it's the right time, right place. I mean, the place is the whole world in this particular case, and I think the team did a great job. And Ilya, thank you very much for leading this team, who did who ran the project. And I'm happy that we had more than 500,000 entries, so a few 100,000 of people involved, and well, of course, those who won are the happiest one, but I think people are happy just by playing chess as well, including myself.
Yes, I'm trying to create a plan for our future guests, because I'm so happy to talk to such interesting to have such interesting conversations, that we are a little bit behind the schedule but I think it's fine. We will have two more guests today, and it will be top grandmasters, Daniil Dubov and Jan Nepomniachtchi. Okay, but in general, the FIDE was mainly working and mainly organizing events for the top chess players during not only under your administration, but it was the same for many years. Do you believe that it's one of the FIDE major goals to work to create events and to organize something for the amateurs also, or you think that FIDE should create an environment helping other organizers to work in this?
Yeah, you know, it's a very good question, and it's about FIDE strategy. On the one hand, of course, we know that the most interesting events are amongst professionals, and those guys are role models for chess. The world champion Magnus Carlsen, or the women world champion Juvin Zun, many great players. They are role models, and for most people, it's exciting to see them, and exciting to see how they play. On the other hand, it's a role FIDE to promote chess, to develop chess, and I would say that we should pay more attention to amateur chess. And while professional chess is the most visible part, I think the Checkmate Coronavirus project became the first ever project for amateurs that was visible to everyone, and that's a huge experience. That's a great experience we had. Also, while I would agree that we are well known by organizing top level events, there are many events for kids, many events for youth players, events for seniors, there are zonal events, national events in all countries around the world, in Africa, in Pacific Islands, in Caribbean, all over the world, many of those. And the part we are missing is that those things are not visible. Again, we should do our best to to ensure that people know about those things. People can see those great guys, whatever the rating is, how they enjoy chess, how they're playing, and how they succeed in that. The success story is not just to be world champion. Success story is even moving from first grade to second grade, from the international, from FIDE master to international master, from international master to grandmaster. All those things are success stories. So we should promote all those stories.
Yeah, actually, I think that I think that the work of Checkmate Coronavirus media team was actually also a good example of what can be done, because, well, obviously, actually, maybe you are not aware of it, but 20% of all the world grandmasters actually took part in Checkmate Coronavirus events. But anyway, of course, the majority of the participants of players were complete amateurs. And our media team, they succeeded in giving the platform to these players, in finding interesting stories about them, and hopefully we will build something for our day-to-day, I will say, job in FIDE, because we will try to look for these stories and to this in these stories in everyday chess life. Okay,
yeah, right.
Yeah, let's draw for the winners of the mini matches, and then I will ask you a few more questions.
Sure. Shall I start?
Yes. So now 5 mini match winners.
Yeah, the first one is 5687.
5687. 5687. Actually, all the numbers from Judith were very, very high. So all the winners that were lucky because of her were the recent winners. But now we are going back to May. So first winner of mini match from Mr. FIDE President Arkady Dvorkovich is, so the number was 5687, yes?
Correct, 5687.
Yes, iTrafs. He or she was playing Checkmate Coronavirus Rapid Arena back in May, on May 29. And now he or she will be playing a mini match against a top grandmaster. And while we are waiting,
which platform? Which platform?
Chess.com.
Chess.com. Okay.
On May 29. Yeah, and let's draw for another winner.
Sure. So it's 13653. So 13,653. 653. 13653.
Yes. Okay. And it actually was a very nice event that asked to join the project. It was a match between two African countries, Ivory Coast and Kenya. They played an online match on Lichess on June 13, actually on my birthday. And this
great.
Yeah, Vamsa was playing in this match, so we don't know, was he playing for Ivory Coast or for Kenya. We will learn it pretty quickly, because actually Ioannis Makropoulos, you already mentioned, is working on this. He's a great investigator, so he will investigate is Vamsa from Ivory Coast or from Kenya.
I guess my guess is from Kenya, but I'm not sure, of course.
Okay, but he will be playing a mini match against the grandmaster now. Actually, our previous winner, iTrafs 15, he's from Philippines. Yeah. Yeah, when we were talking, I already mentioned that when we were talking a few days before the start of the project, you had your worries that all the winners will be from the big chess countries. Now you see that it's a completely different story, yeah?
Yeah.
From all over the world. Yeah. Okay. Let's.
I think chess in Southeast Asia, including Philippines, is developing very quickly.
Yes, absolutely. Especially when as you mentioned about role models, they have a role model in Wesley So, an amazing chess player. So of course,
exactly.
Yeah, and your geography knowledge didn't trick you this time. Vamsa is really from Kenya. He is rated around 1,300, so he will definitely need some handicap in his mini match.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's draw for the.
But I'm happy. But I'm happy that we have guys from those countries winning the prizes. It's really important, since normally they do not have a kind of access to chess as in Europe or in the United States or in whatever, Russia, China, or India. So it's good that they will have an access to those mini matches.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, the many chess federations from Africa supported the project and were very active. And they not only organized the events, but they created a very nice promo materials. I vividly remember the promo of the project from Zimbabwe. It was done really nicely, and actually a lot of federations, Liberia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Malawi, Togo, all these countries participated and joined the project, which was really nice. Okay, let's find the third winner of the mini match.
Yeah, we are again going up. So 14,308, 14,308.
Okay, so the time of big numbers, and this nickname is very well known to me, because just trying my best, I already mentioned him. He is the second biggest ticket collector of the whole project. He won more than 50 tickets, and I think it's his fourth or fifth prize. And but definitely it's his first major prize. He's winning a mini match against a grandmaster. So just trying my best. Congratulations, and of course, thank you very much for supporting our project. And actually, he spent working on our project as much time as those who are actually working on this. So he was playing almost all the events, and it was just unbelievable. And this prize is going to him because he was playing on Lead Chess on June 15. It was a Bullet Arena tournament. And he's from Germany, and he's rated around 1,700. Actually, he was not only playing our events. I was told by my colleagues that he was also answering the questions of less experienced players in the chat. So he was practically working and helping us as a volunteer. So congratulations to him with this success. And let's draw for another winner.
Okay, just a second. It's 9160, 9,160.
Yes, I am already here. It's a simple nickname, Icons 2008. He was playing a Bullet Arena on Chess.com on June 5. And now he is winning a mini match against a grandmaster. He is the fourth winner of FIDE President's Shift, and yeah, and we have his nickname and his number on the screen for those who are checking. Icons 2008. Congratulations to him, and let's have our final mini match winner of this part of the show.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, 5893, 5,893, 5893.
Once again, the true randomness shows itself. This guy already won a prize today, so his ticket is no more available.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
so
strange.
you will have to draw for another number.
Okay. I just did it. 3193. 3193. 3,193.
Yes, it's Kane Gomez. Kane Gomez. He was playing a Bullet Arena on Lee Chess on May 25, and he is a mini match winner. Actually, the whole idea of this prize, mini matches against top grandmasters, I will give you some inside information. This very prize was the offer of the prize is Arkady Dvorkovich himself. Actually, it was your idea to maybe you remember to give this kind of to give away this kind of prizes. And I think that a lot of people will enjoy this experience because of your excellent idea. Actually,
I'm happy that
Emil, I want to thank the FIDE management, the FIDE administration for your support of the project. Actually, you were supporting us and you were helping us even with our day-to-day activities. Arkady helped us to bring the guests to our weekly shows. And please tell us a little bit about FIDE plans for the nearest months, for the rest of the summer. What are the plans, and when do you expect to be at least somehow back to normal?
Well, we are not going to be back to normal during the summer months. Well, some countries are going to have some over-the-board events already during the summer. I saw a couple of activities already. The first one was Iceland to get back to over-the-board events right after lifting the restrictions. But as far as FIDE is concerned, we will continue with online events during the rest of the summer. The next one is going to be a huge women's speed chess tournament, starting from titled tournaments qualification round, and then Grand Prix series, and then the super final. So the best women chess player in the world will compete for very good prizes, and that's going to be broadcast on major platforms. Chess.com is our partner. We have some other sponsors that we will announce during the next few days. So it's a huge event for women chess. Also, we are planning more events for players with disabilities. We had one a few weeks ago, and we'll continue with that with all kinds of disabilities. The people, despaired people, will play chess online, and we are doing more and more in this respect. We will have the first real Olympiad for players with disabilities next year in Russia, along with the Olympiad, and I hope that's going to be a huge celebration of chess for players who have some disabilities. Another type of event is online events for kids. We didn't have a lot before, but we are going to have some hopefully in August. And two other categories are seniors and juniors, and we are planning those as well. So we will have a couple of events for seniors and a couple of events for juniors during the summer. But the main one is going to be online Olympiad. So while we are not going to host real chess Olympiad this year in Russia, we are going to organize a digital Olympiad, the online Olympiad this year, both for um, players who usually take part in the Olympiads, and also for players with disabilities. It's going to be a very innovative event, since the teams are going to be mixed ones. So in each team, we will have 2 men, 2 women, 1 boy, 1 girl. So 6 players in each team playing together, supporting each other, and competing for the prizes. I think we will start in the end of July and end in the beginning of September. It's going to be a long event. We will discuss details during our FIDE Council meeting in just 6 days, and it will be announced before the end of June. So that's going to be great, just great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this event. It sounds very interesting. Actually, yeah. I think that the job FIDE is doing for disabled chess community is just great. Actually, the first cup for the disabled was a part of Checkmate coronavirus project also, and well,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I think it's
well,
it's a very
also besides on but besides online events, we hope that with plans to lift restrictions in many countries, we'll be able to organize some of the board events, including some of the official events. The most important for us is to complete the qualification stage for the World Championship, to run the second part of the candidates tournament. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that in September. Also, we have 1 stage of the Women Grand Prix left from our Women Championship cycle. So hopefully, also we'll do that before the end of the year.
But the place for the Women Grand Prix event will be probably changed, yeah, because it was.
We will see. We will see. Italy is not the most dangerous place right now, so maybe Italy is still a good choice. But we will discuss that in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and we'll announce our plans. I think it's still an option to do this in Sardinia.
Yeah, it will be really nice, and well, it was a very interesting series of events. Actually, these women Grand Prix events with a lot of fighting chess as usual in women chess. So a lot of people are definitely looking for the last leg, and actually the fight for the second place in the candidates will be very, very interesting. Okay, let's draw for some more winners, and now Moscow Chess Olympiad packages are on the line, so let's pick some winners.
Okay, well, huge responsibility now. Okay, I'll push the button. So it's 10,363.
363, yes, the final.
Yes, 10363.
Kyavg 9118. Once again, a killing nickname. He was playing a Blitz Arena on chess.com on June 7, and he is winning a package, Moscow Chess Olympiad invitation, a full package. Also, once again, Arkady was the one who was absolutely sure, and I think it was the right way to do that. That we need to pay not only for not only for the stay of this person.
Not just for accommodation, but for travel costs as well.
Yes, absolutely. Because
otherwise people would be in unequal conditions, and that would hurt. So I thought that we could have maybe a bit lower number of packages, but full packages, so that people can really travel.
Yeah, and actually people are still, you know, people still have a chance to win one of these packages, and they are still dreaming about it. And of course, it's the pinnacle, it's absolute pinnacle of the whole project. And so the first winner of from your hands is already announced, and it's, well, I won't announce his nickname once again because it's impossible. KYAW. Yeah, well, let's go with the next one. Hopefully he will have a nicer nickname.
Oh, it's very low number. 509. 509.
Yeah, well, I'm always glad when people with low numbers are winning, because it means that they were supporting our initiative from the very beginning. Actually, Lamin 26, he was playing a Lee Chess Blitz Arena on the second day of our project. It was on May 19th, so he was an early adopter, as they say. And now he is coming to Moscow. Actually, it's very interesting. Our first winner is actually from Myanmar, and it will be.
Well, I was sure it's from Southeast Asia. Yes, it's
yeah.
It was.
And actually, well, we can guess that Lamin 26 will be also from some Arab country, I guess. Well, I don't know. It's actually will be interesting for you.
Or from Amsterdam. I'm not sure.
Yeah, actually, it will be interesting for you that we had from the first 25 winners from today, 12 of them registered accounts in last few months during the coronavirus quarantine times. So really, like, well, of course, not of them registered because of Checkmate coronavirus, but half of all the winners are kind of newcomers to online chess.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And let's find another winner.
Yeah. 4,219. 4,219.
Yes, and I am here, and it's, well, this guy is definitely should be from the Netherlands, because his nickname is Arno van der Lubben, which is not even a nickname, it's just probably his real name. And he was playing on FIDE Online Arena.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, or Belgium, yes.
Yes, yes. So he was playing on FIDE Online Arena. Actually, they have there is an opportunity to register even with Russian letters on FIDE Online Arena now. I was told by the guys who are running this project. But, well, Arno van der Lubben used his probably real name, and he won a package. Actually, his number is 4219, and 4218, Pedro Carames, is one of the most active supporters of our events. He was playing on all the platforms all month long, and he was very, very close to be a major winner, but Arno van der Lubben was more lucky. Actually, our first winner of the package from Arkady Dvorkovich is from Myanmar, and his FIDE rating is 2,241.
Not bad, not bad at all.
Yeah, so he's in Russia. He will be a strong candidate in Masters.
No, I would think I would say he had a chance to play for Myanmar Olympic team, maybe. No.
Well, the chess is really on the rise in this country, so I think that competition is very, very tough there. Actually, it's interesting how different the level of chess is in different countries which are like neighbors. Because I was really surprised. We had a great support from Pakistan Chess Federation, and actually one of the Pakistani guys already won a package to Moscow today. But I was surprised that in Pakistan the strongest play is rated something like 2,300. So they have not even grandmasters, but international masters. And their neighbors from Bangladesh had like 6 or 7 grandmasters, and some of them are pretty well known. So it all depends on the person who is, developing the game. Yeah, I think. Well, it can make real difference.
Well, I think now the chess in Pakistan has chances to grow. Since now there is some attention to how chess is developed in the country from very top levels. So the president of the Pakistan Chess Federation is a senator, lady who is a member of Pakistani Senate. So there is a chance. Let's hope.
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes people are saying hello during their streams, and now we should confirm that Black Shadow 66 really won a trip to Moscow, because my colleagues are informing me that he asked this question 5 times already in the YouTube chat, because he just cannot believe that he is a winner of the Moscow package. So we can confirm that Black Shadow 66 is really a winner. And let's draw for another winner right now.
Yeah, it's 9,143. 9143.
9,143. Well, the simplest nickname of them all, Maslov01. And there were a lot of questions who is paying for the trips. I'm sure FIDE is ready to pay for the trip of Mr. Maslov. Probably.
Who knows? There are big Russian diasporas all around the world. So
yeah, maybe he is from Myanmar also. You never know. Well, honestly, I will be honest. I lost the count. How many packages did we award with you, Arkady? Do you remember? It was 4, yeah?
I think 4. Yes, 4.
Okay, then let's draw for the final winner of your shift.
Yeah. Okay. Push the button, and it's 6965.
6965. We are very close. 6965. Well, once again, the nickname I cannot pronounce. It's something like 12 Hoot 1398. Well, we have a new guest from the younger generation, one of the strongest chess players in the world, and one of the strongest rapid chess players in the world, and blitz chess players in the world, Daniil Dubov. But he's very young, so maybe he will give us a hint how people come up with such nicknames. But let's first of all congratulate this 12 Hoot 1398. He was playing a Blitz Arena on chess.com on May 31. And now he is going all the way to Moscow. Congratulations to him. And well, some final words from you.
Yes, Ria, again, thank you for running this project. You had a great team. You devoted yourself during these few weeks to the project and achieved great results. And you made many people happy. So FIDE will support those mass endeavors in the future as well. So what is important again is a combination of top chess players who are role models like Daniil Dubov, Yan Nepomniachtchi, Judith Polgar, and others. People who are working to develop chess professionally, like you and me at this point in time, and many other people, and people who just love chess and play chess. So we should be together. We should combine our our efforts. We should combine our love into something that we all believe is a really best game in the world, universal intellectual tool, and also a thing that brings us together. So let's do it together. Let's checkmate coronavirus and stay safe, please. We need all of you to be safe.
Thank you very much, Arkady, and have a nice evening. At least you can enjoy the weather in like 30 seconds, just turning away. And
thank you.
Thank you very much for joining. And we welcome very sad Grandmaster Daniil Dubov now, but we will try to make him happy, as we are making people happy here by giving them good, nice prizes. Hi, Daniil. Thank you very much for joining our show, our giveaway. And are you just tired, or are you really sad?
No, I just realized there is no way to get the prize, basically. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, but actually, after your triumph in Lindaris Abbey event, when you crushed the best players in the world, you had 2 weeks to play in Checkmate coronavirus events and try to win some tickets. And maybe then, well, you don't need a key prize, a Moscow package, because with Russia being a host nation for the Chess Olympiad, at least you are making it to one of the Russia teams for sure.
Well, first of all, how would you know I haven't tried to play in those tournaments? First of all, like maybe I've tried, but I failed. Yeah.
You never told me. You never told me that's what because that's the reason I guessed. Did
Yeah,
I guess wrong?
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, but I mean, the random numbers I will provide you with could be less random sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I like the general concept. You know, I mean, it's sort of, it's like Bollywood. Yeah, I mean, all the things the Bollywood is about is that whatever happens, they start dancing. Yeah, and we do pretty much with chess. Yeah, I mean, we sort of celebrate everything with chess. Okay, if it's coronavirus or something, okay, let's just play chess, and who really cares about all the rest? So these terms, I like the concept very much, actually.
Yeah, well, actually, really, chess was the lucky sports because we had a chance to continue with almost the same routine. Well, okay, we moved online, but it's still the same game. And actually, for I don't know, like 95% of people who are playing chess, nothing changed at all. You know, they have this joke about poker players that what quarantine? Nothing changed for me. I am still in the same armchair I was sitting all days long, even before the quarantine. But for most of the chess players, it's also the same, because they were not playing a lot of live events if they were not top professionals.
Yeah, sure. For me, it's not even same. I mean, it's only better. Like, you don't need to face all these annoying people, you know, and all the stuff. You can just chill at home and play. You know, I mean, there are no negative factors anymore. So yeah.
Well, there are some annoying people, so-called cheaters online. Are you not so worried about all this cheating fuss as some of your colleagues?
Well, I mean, as I say, I mean, you can't join them. Yeah, I mean, so how do you think I won the Lindaris Abbey and everything? Yeah, I mean, if
well, yeah, I was actually following the later stages of this event. You didn't play like a computer, so definitely if you were cheating, you were a very smart cheater. Well, I will because with you it's never people won't understand that you are joking and you are kidding. But so I announced that it was a joke, people.
Okay, it was a joke, people. Yeah, I was not cheating. All right.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would have been cheating if you wanted to play Magnus Carlsen badly, but you were denied a chance after you beat him. Though you beat him twice on the preliminary stage, yes.
No, I think there was only one game, but it's true that somehow we played like too many games in 1 week. I mean, we played this Stanis Memorial first, where I managed to win one of the games, and yeah, then we played in this round robin.
Yeah, you won 2 games, but they were in 2 different tournaments. That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. My plan was that basically first I'll try to do it by myself, and then when he'll beat me, I'll probably switch to cheating. But so far there was no need. Feels like it's coming, though, to be honest.
Yeah, actually, there were some talks about too many top level events with the same players recently. Do you think it's a fair point, or you think people are just not thankful enough for having for an opportunity to see so many games from top players?
Well, it depends, but like for me personally, it's very interesting to play, but it's not that I like follow everything closely when I'm not playing myself. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously nice that you can, like, before you go to sleep, you can check like 6 games between Magnus and Caruana, for instance. But it's also true that it doesn't feel the same way. I mean, you don't. I feel this kind of pressure that we are used to. And yeah, I mean, indeed, it's sort of hard to compare it. I mean, still, it feels more like probably entertainment. And then if you're entertainment enough, I mean, you don't need it really. I mean, it doesn't feel like a professional sport. But I mean, it's definitely fun to follow. But it's like one of many options. Like you can follow this thing or watch series or whatever you want.
Okay, okay. We people are getting tired, I guess. And as far as I understand, you are still in Yekaterinburg, so it's pretty late over there. So I don't want to keep you too long, and hopefully we will have another chance to talk with you soon after you. For
Sure,
example.
I think I still owe you a steak, by the way, or maybe 2. So.
Well, I mean, I will have a chance. We had a very pleasant conversation in the morning today, but I mean, our viewers, they don't have this chance. I am actually very lucky to be in a very good relationships with with a lot of like top players, and I will say I don't know many. Well, I kind of like the foreigners who are the foreigners for me, as I'm from Russia myself. But most of the top Russian players are very pleasant to talk. Not even about chess. Well, I had this experience with Peter Svidler and Alexander Grishuk for a long time. But even the young blood of Russian chess, headed by 2018 rapid champion Daniil Dubov, are very interesting to talk to people. Okay, let's draw for some prizes, and let's start from the mini matches. Hopefully your random orc is well prepared with this magic number of total number of tickets. And let's name a few winners.
Right. So the first one is a nice number, actually. So it's 111 all of a sudden.
Only 3 ones?
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah. 3 ones. He will be playing a mini match against the Grandmaster. His nickname is Trokolia, and he was playing on the very first day, which you can guess from this small number. On the very first day of our project, he was playing on Lead Chess in a Blitz Arena tournament. Actually, do you like arena tournaments, or you prefer good old Swiss?
Well, it depends. I prefer not to get in this mess in general. Like basically, once you start playing this arena or some Untitled Tuesday, it basically takes forever. And I'm a lazy person. I like to have an option to leave the thing after losing 2 games. And then in this arena, basically, you have chances forever, and then you lose in the end anyway. So it's not, not an ideal scenario.
So you prefer to play like in poker. Some people prefer tournaments, and some people prefer cash games. So you prefer chess cash games, practically playing some games online and then just quit at any moment.
Yeah, exactly. I would even prefer it literally, but it doesn't exist anymore, it seems. So shall we go for the second?
Yes, let's go.
So it's 93.
93.
Yeah.
You have a hand for low numbers.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean, I'm just sort of worried about, about pronouncing the big numbers in the wrong way. So I just try to keep it simple, yeah?
So number 93, very close to number 111. It's actually another site and another tournament, of course. It's from chess.com tournament. Also, this guy was playing on the very first day of our project, and he was playing a bullet arena. And it was actually, I think it was one of the first events of our project. And many thanks to Elgag1, who was supporting Checkmate Coronavirus from the very beginning. Now he will be playing a mini match against a top grandmaster, maybe against Daniil Dubov, if we manage to make a deal with him, of course.
No, I'll definitely try to avoid it. All right, so the third number is 697. It's still simple enough to...
Yeah, well, but for you, it's a big number.
697.
697. It's Anton 835. He was playing on chess.com, a Blitz arena. And now he will be playing a mini match against a grandmaster.
So basically, when you keep silence, it means I can go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want to announce at least the countries where our winners are coming from. Actually, Tracolia, our first winner of Your Shift, comes from Honduras. So yeah, a mysterious country for this part of the world. And Elgak1 is from Greece. Tracolia is rated around 1,800, and Elgak is rated around 1,700. So they are, well, I'm afraid to say it speaking to Daniil, but they are decent players.
No, for sure.
Yeah, well, because actually we had winners rated around 500. And I didn't even know before Checkmate Coronavirus project that these ratings do exist. I was just really surprised.
Yeah, but obviously I would never choose not decent players, right?
Ah, okay. Well, you will never choose the players with big numbered players, I guess. Let's go for the next one. Hopefully it will be some big number.
Well, it's not that big actually. So it's 492.
492?
Yeah.
Okay, you have a unique random org.
Yeah, exactly.
492. Well, at least Judith was drawing for the big numbers, so it's kind of fair that now you are going with all the numbers in first 1,000.
Right.
So Helix Nebula 95 also was playing on chess.com, and he was playing in a blitz tournament free plus 0. Do you actually prefer increment, or when you are playing online you are okay with no increment time controls?
No, I mean, I definitely prefer increment, as I normally play with touchpad. I mean, it's basically I have no choice. So yeah, I was actually extremely proud of winning the sudden death game with touchpad. Still, I mean, it was really inspiring. So we finally have 4 numbers. So it's 84-49.
84-49, okay. $84.49. Well, you will like the nickname for sure. The nickname for this player, he was playing once again a Blitz Arena tournament on Lead Chess on June 3rd, and his nickname is Really Clueless. I think it's a nice one.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Yeah, you are a big fan of self-irony, and this guy definitely has some self-irony in him. Okay, so we have, I guess, we had 5, yes? We had 5 mini match winners, but in total we need to draw for 30 of them, and we have 20 now. So let's draw for 2 more and leave 8 last mini match winners to Mr. Nepomniachtchi.
All right. So we have a big number again. It's 70-40.
So 7,040, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I thought it's a bit too, you know.
Yeah.
Too smart
70-40 is
to call it
Alikhan 098. Alikhan 098. Chess.com player, and he was playing Rapid. So the same, the best time control for our guest and for my co-host, Mr. Daniil Dubov, as he had 2 of his biggest wins in his career in Rapid Chess. He was a world champion in 2018, and 2 weeks ago he won a Linder's Abbey event, which was one of the strongest events online during these quarantine times.
Just to let the people know, I haven't paid Ilya for praising me or something. Yeah, I mean, he doing it for free.
I just genuinely, I will be honest, I just genuinely like you, and I'm your fan. So it's all that simple. So I won't be hiding this fact for sure. Actually, do you yourself feel that you are stronger in Rapid Chess than in classical chess?
Not really, to be honest. Well, I actually still, I mean, I used to think that the Rapid is sort of my worst game. Then it changed a little bit after, the World Championship, but still, I mean, I don't feel like it's, I mean, it's way too smart for me, I don't know.
Yeah, well, it's kind of interesting. How do you explain your great results in Rapid Chess? Then it just, it cannot be a coincidence when you won second huge event, beating like all the best players, and for example crushing Dean Lezheng in the semifinals. Well, honestly, I'm a big fan. I already told it, but let's say you are playing Dean Lezheng in a classical match. Let's say in a World Cup, for example. Such a result that we saw 2 weeks ago would have been impossible, no?
Well, I don't know. No, it's definitely surprising anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Well, first of all, I think there are just, there is a big number of tournaments in Rapid. I mean, I had the bronze medal of the World Blitz Championship, for instance. But I mean, it's not that you play Blitz every day, basically. I played this Stanis Memorial, I mean, sort of decent way as well. Yeah, I finished second. I was even sort of fighting Magnus for the first place for some time.
Yeah, you were beating this event, so...
Yeah, I mean, I collapsed in the end, and I was sort of closer to the third place than to Magnus after all. But yeah, I mean, at least I had some. I don't know, honestly. I mean, it's sort of okay that there is at least one game where, for some mysterious reason, I can play well sometimes. I don't even try to explain it myself. So.
Yeah, well, it's good to be a natural talent like you are. Yeah, you just don't bore. You just go. But it's kind of tricky because I know that, and everybody knows that you are putting a great work into the game, and you come up with a lot of good and very well thought opening ideas. So it's not that easy to be a top grandmaster for sure. even for those like you and or our next guest, Mr. Nepomniachtchi, who seem you both seem like a very natural players. You know, like everything comes natural to you, like all these great attacks, but actually it's a lot of work behind that, and I can only advise our viewers to put this much of efforts into the game.
Nah, come on. People thought I'm a talented person, and now you revealed I work.
Yeah, well, you were. It's difficult to make you happy, you know. You were blaming me to saying too many good words about you, and now by kind of, you know, downgrading you.
Yeah, sure, exactly. Okay, let's. Yeah. Anyway, so we have one left, right?
Yes, let's go.
Right. Wow, 5 numbers. So it will be tricky. Are you ready?
Yes.
So it's 12082.
12082.
Well, it's 12,082 if it's more simple.
Yes, it's Oberschlumpf, also elite chess player, and he was playing a Bullet Arena tournament on June 10. Okay, so we are done with the mini matches, but now we are coming for a real deal, and Moscow packages, people who will come to Moscow, and for the Moscow Chess Olympiad. So let's start picking them.
So here we go again. So the next number is 5446.
5446?
Yeah.
Five, 4, 4, 6 is chess 24 players. Actually, it's interesting that chess 24 players are not winning any mini matches, but as soon as we come to the real deal, to the Moscow packages, they are very lucky in this. So 5, 4, 4, 6 is Kravil. He was playing a Blitz tournament on May 28 on chess 24. And he is winning a package to Moscow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of funny words that I need to say between the drawing. So let's go with the next one.
Sure. So it's 4880.
Once again.
4880.
4880.
Yeah.
Okay. 4880 is Ciprim. Ciprim, he was playing a Blitz Arena on May 27, and now he is winning a package to Moscow Olympiad with a chance to see Mr. Daniil Dubov and actually Mr. Yan Nepomniachtchi. We already see him, but he is not on air yet, but we can enjoy his nice chair and his nice microphone that you will see, that all the viewers will see pretty soon.
Right, I'll not torch you, so let's just go ahead, yeah?
Yes, let's go.
Nah, it's a big number again. Okay, let's try it. So it's 14986.
14986.
Yeah.
So it's the recent player. He just.
I mean, why do we need the stupid website at all? It could be just me. I mean.
You can just come up with some numbers, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, it can be people. You after your joke about cheating, I'm not sure people will enjoy that. They before that you were on par, I think, with random work, but not now anymore. These jokes are dangerous.
Yeah, but I could be Robin Hood of cheating. Yeah, I mean, I would sort of choose the right people.
Yeah, this time you chose FIG. FIG. He was playing a rapid arena on chess.com, and actually he's the first winner from this event. So he was placed pretty high in this tournament, it means, because in the list of the winners from this event, he is first. Actually, Supreme, who was our previous winner, he is the the highest rated player of all the winners today. He is rated around 2,300. And Oberschlumpf, another winner, is a national master from Germany. So you really have a taste for some top for Checkmate Coronavirus, for some strong players. So you don't want to help like real amateurs with ratings like 700, 600.
No, it wasn't on purpose. Okay. So the next one is...
okay, I agree, because FIG from the United States of America is rated around 1,200.
All right, so the next one is 74 or 8.
74 or 8?
Or 8, yeah.
Okay. $74.08 is Ders 5526. And he's going to Moscow to the tournament, which will be directed and organized by the man who is calling himself Dersu. So Ders will be a guest of Dersu, as Dersu is actually Dersu was a ICC nickname of current executive director of Russian Chess Federation, Mr. Mark Gluchovsky, and he is also a director for Moscow Chess Olympiad. And so Ders will be his guest, practically.
Okay, so let's go for the next one.
Yes, let's go.
The next one, wow, it's funny. So the next one is 404, so it's probably a mistake, huh?
What?
404.
Why? It's a mistake. Yeah. I'm too tired for your jokes, my friend.
It's an error, yeah.
Yes.
But it would be funny if you would fail to find him.
Yes, it's quite possible. We had this experience with one of the winners who was already banned from the platform he won at. And so we had no chance. Of course, we couldn't give him a prize because we have just no chance to get in touch with him. Well, 404 is Stormy, and he won by playing on Lead Chess on the second day of our project. He was playing also a Blitz Arena tournament. So congratulations to Stormy. He is coming to Moscow. Again, I lost count. Hopefully, okay. We had, I think, 5 winners of the packages by Mr. Dubov now. But let's draw for 5 more, because otherwise Jan will just hate me and will never talk to me, because he will have to draw for too many winners. And
right.
And I even had an experience once of going to a soccer match together with Jan, and I don't want this bad experience to overshadow these old experiences.
All right, the next one is 14 or 17.
Okay, so 14,017 practically, yeah?
Yeah. You're good with numbers, it's impressive.
I'm just too tired, so I can go only with numbers now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, his nickname is not only very easy to read, it's kind of typical. So this guy was playing in Mediterranean Checkmate Coronavirus team battle, actually a tournament organized by our partners from the Mediterranean Association. And I have no doubt he was playing for Albania, because his nickname is Albanian House.
Sounds scary.
Yeah, sounds scary. Yeah, well, definitely we don't want a guy who was featured in the Taken series of movies.
That is true.
But I'm sure that chess players from Albania are much more polite than the bad guys from this movie.
Well, we'll see when he'll come to Moscow, right?
Yes, and when he will ask you for a game, then and he will say, "My friend, you were the one who gave me this prize, so you owe me a game."
So, okay, let me try. Yeah, let me try to pronounce the next number in a proper way. So
yes, let's go.
So it's 12,711.
Okay, I'm almost there, and it's Anavar Zali, a chess.com player. He was playing a Blitz Arena, and he is coming to Moscow next year, and hopefully to see both of our last guests playing for Team Russia. It's the last time I mentioned playing for Team Russia, because Jan definitely didn't enjoy his last experience playing for Team Russia, but he's not on air yet, so we can have some jokes that we will.
I mean, I didn't enjoy my experience, my last experience of not playing for Team Russia as well. So
yes, we discussed that.
It can be tricky, either way. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already mentioned that most of the leading Russian chess players are very nice people, but you still should be accurate, not to offend them, So I will try my best. Okay, let's draw for another winner.
Right, the next one is 15,140.
Okay, so finally you got your taste for big numbers.
Yeah, I mean, sort of.
So 15,140, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was worried about. I thought it's a sort of quite a long word, and if we'll have a bad connection, it's better to, to separate.
Krilag, he was playing just yesterday, which is clear from his number. He was playing yesterday a Checkmate Coronavirus Blitz Arena on Lee Chess, and now he's coming to Moscow. Actually, our previous winner, Anavar Zali, is from Turkey. And he is 20 years old, and he is rated around 1,100. Yeah, so yes, let's have 3 more winners, and we will let you go.
Sure. So the next number is 11,728.
11,728.
Yeah. Feels like both we need more concentration to to be accurate with this way of spelling it.
Well, at least we are lucky with some Russian nicknames, which are easy to pronounce for me. It's Sudakov Yuri. Actually, there were almost no Russians winning before, but on the last day they have some luck finally.
I mean, you can call it luck or whatever you want, but we all know.
Yeah, well, yeah. After your cheating joke, we are out of the safe waters here.
Yeah, exactly. So the next number is 14,946.
14,946.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's a woman, it's a girl, Elizabeth Tanyus, and she was playing on Chess 24.
But why do you say hopefully?
Well, because I want to have winners not only of different countries but also of different genders. I think it will be really nice, you know, to have people from all over the world, and from 10-year-old kids to 70-year-old seniors, because it was kind of the whole concept of the project to have almost everyone involved, and with having more than 500,000 entries, we kind of succeeded in that, I guess.
Yeah, that is actually true.
Okay, let's go with the last one, because you seem to be tired of these numbers.
I mean, I always look tired. Anyways, last number is 15,605.
15,605.
Yeah.
And once again, thank you very much to all the national federations that supported the project. And actually, the lucky winner of the Moscow package was playing on chess.com in a tournament organized by Uruguay Chess Federation. And it was a Blitz Swiss tournament, 3+2. As we learned today, the favorite time control of FIDE president, Mr. Arkady Dvorkovich, and GM Elviro. I don't know if he is a real GM. Usually people who are using GM in their nicknames are not GMs, but what do I know? So he's winning a package, and he's definitely from Uruguay, as it was a national event. Actually, Elizabeth Tainius claims she's from Sudan. We actually had the Sudan Chess Federation participating and also joining the project, and there were tournaments for Sudanese players, but they were not organized on Chess24, so we have no idea is this information, if this information is true. Okay, Daniil, before you will leave us, just tell some about your plans for the nearest future. I know you are playing another Magnus Carlsen Invitational circuit event, but what next? What is next for you?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, first of all, there is this tournament that starts in a few days. This Chessable Masters, which is a very strong rapper tournament again. And yeah, we'll see. Then the plan is to finish it and to go back to Moscow finally. And then I don't know. We'll see how life goes. At very least, I qualified for this grand final of the Magnus Tour. So yeah, I will not be too bored this summer anyway. And then we'll see. I actually hope we'll get back to real wooden board soon. So I think there is actually hope. Like our previous guest probably knows better, but I think there is a hope to get back to like almost real chess life. I mean, I don't know, maybe in September or October, something. So there should be candidates after all. So yeah, we'll see. I actually hope we are about. So yeah, I sort of hope that the coronavirus is almost checkmated. So I hope we will get back to normal life really soon.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Daniil. It was a very late hour in Yekaterinburg, the city. Our next guest has successfully left almost already 3 months, so I lost the count, 3 months ago, but you decided to stay. So it's very late, and it's a little bit earlier time in Moscow. But Jan decided to run away. No, he is back now. Okay, thank you, and sorry for bothering you this late with this drawing numbers. But even the best football players sometimes participate in this drawing procedure. So it was hopefully not that difficult for you.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't take much for sure. Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Okay, and actually, Jan Nepomniachtchi, who left Yekaterinburg, who is also playing Chessable Masters starting in like 2 days, I think, or 2 or 3 days, and who is actually waiting for the candidates, not because he was commenting them as Mr. Dubov did, but because he is leading this event. And if you switch your microphone on, Jan, you will be able to say hello. And thank you very much for joining us at this late hour.
Yes, hello everybody. I'm very pleased to be here.
Okay, thank you very much. And somehow you were, I wanted to start it with a very weird question, but I'm running out of good questions by this time already. You were one of the first of strongest chess grandmasters who were starting all these streaming things, all this streaming fuss, and you have all the equipment to be a professional streamer. A very nice chair. Actually, I have, I think, the same brand, and a very nice microphone. But I have a feeling that you were not streaming that much during the quarantine. Am I wrong, or you were just keeping it under radar recently?
Well, first of all, I still consider myself more, let's say, a professional chess player than a professional streamer, and that's why probably so far it takes too much from me, like, to stream every day. So at some point, I was like streaming right after my. Right after I came from Yekaterinburg to Moscow, I was streaming basically every day, or very likely to this. But then, I mean, okay, I felt like that's too much. And now it's normally like 2 or 3 times a week, and probably, okay, I don't know if this could be taken as an advertisement, but right after this, I probably go to stream something. Once I'm here.
You are absolutely welcome to advertise your channels, and actually we can even, I guess, as we will have some viewers on FIDE, Twitch, and YouTube channels, maybe we can, for example, host your stream also there for people who will be still who will want
still
to
awake.
see some actual chess, because, for example, one of the technical guys who is helping with this stream, thank you very much actually to them for organizing this, because the streams that I did myself were, to put it mildly, not so professional. Actually, he mentioned that he was a big fan of chess, but he was kind of disappointed that there will be no real playing chess during this broadcast. So you can all enjoy it. But with Jan, you never know. Maybe it will be not chess but Dota, for example, or something like that, or maybe some betting advice. How did you spend actually these 3 months? Were you strict? Were you on strict quarantine, or were you going out these months?
Well, actually, I'm now hanging around. I'm still hanging around somewhere in the village. So it's I was in Moscow once or twice, and the second time was right after they removed all the restrictions. Okay, the most of the restrictions. So it was basically, like, I think on Sunday, and then I kind of came back. So basically, first of all, I had to take a deep breath right after Yekaterinburg, because despite it was only half of the tournament, it was very stressful due, let's say, to many decisive games. And also, I mean, the whole situation wasn't really helpful, like, to feel comfortable and safe, and so on. So once again, it was really stressful. So that's why it took me at least a couple of weeks, like, to get into some normal calm mood after the tournament, because, I mean, okay, the blood is boiling and so on. And right after, I had a lot of tournaments one by one. First of all, it was Magnus Invitational. And okay, probably I should confess, yeah. Actually, I couldn't take this tournament too seriously, because once again, it's online tournament, and hopefully in the next one, in Chessable Masters, at least I won't repeat my mistake.
Yeah, actually,
but in general, yeah. First, I was having some rest, and I was playing a lot, and then finally, like, it was a very good moment to take a break, like from the middle of the May. Well, I'm working a lot on chess, but at least I'm not participating in any event. Probably, let's say, I feel, let's say, more fresh than few weeks before.
Yeah, during the first Magnus Carlsen event, all the talks were about you playing extremely fast. It was the reason was that you were not in a serious mood. Yeah.
No, I'm normally play very fast, so that's not the case. But yeah, it's like the completely different feeling comparing to when you like sit under the board, when you see your opponent, you feel the tension. And here, basically, very few games were all right from the beginning to the end, and normally I was like blundering in one move and so on, which normally doesn't happen when you're playing under the board. Okay, at least with me. But okay, it was a good experience, and also I think that's pretty good that I didn't take part in the next event, which was, by the way, brilliantly played by Daniil, because I feel like it was at some point it was too much. Okay, at least as a tournament, as a team tournament could show. Well, sometimes, yeah, it's better to step away and have some rest. But whatever, let's say, what done is done.
Yeah, okay. It's actually, I didn't have a chance to talk to you after the candidates, and it's actually interesting for me, and I think for most of our viewers. What is your feeling after about the first part of the event? Because actually you were playing amazing chess, and you were winning one brilliant game after another. But the last game was practically a nightmare. That you are now you were cruising in this event, and now you are tied for first. What is your now when we are 3 months after that? Are you satisfied with the results of the first part of the event, or you are still thinking, wow, my position was much better before this last game against Vashela Graf?
Well, I mean, clearly, if we would stop the tournament after 6 rounds, and at least now we know what happened, and was probably not my best game. Yeah, but probably I would prefer to stop this after 6 rounds, but I think it's pretty normal because like basically every player can beat you there, and also let's say there is always a prize for playing some let's say risky chess, and I mean sometimes maybe I mean in general it's I'm not going to say that losing a game is normal, but this is extremely hard to play such a tournament and don't lose a single game. Of course I would prefer to do this, but I mean so far I don't think I should be the person who, like, let's say, whines too much about how the tournament goes. So
Actually,
probably someone else should be in the place of mine.
Yeah, one more question about the thing that that is really interesting for me. You are so good in what you are doing that everyone has an opinion on what you are doing. I mean, you are in the same league with, let's say, Guardiola and Manchester City, where everyone wants to give him an advice who he should use this on this day, De Bruyne or Bernardo Silva, and it's the same with you, or for example with Magnus Carlsen, because here you are absolutely in the same league. So the question is, does it irritate you, for example, when you hear all these talks on wow, what for Nepomniachtchi is playing this French defense again? Does it irritate you, or you just let them talk?
No, actually, I actually love those talks, and because it just shows that people are really excited about what's going on. So it's like I mean, it's really great. It's really great. Like so that so much people are paying attention towards the chess game, especially particularly my game. Let's say my opening choice, and I mean, of course, when I'm streaming and I'm being asked like the same question for I would say like 100 times per stream. Like, what do you think about French? Why did you play French? And so on. Well, probably at some point, yeah. I feel like another question would be better. But well, I mean, everyone is asking what he's especially interested in. So I think that this is all right. And once again, well, I'm very, let's say, open heart, open soul to any good advices.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pick some winners, and then we will continue. Now I'm not as nervous when you declare that you are going to stream after our prize draw. Anyway, I'm not feeling that I deprive you from the sleep. So. But anyway, let's keep moving because people are waiting. So we are, first of all, we are drawing for 8 last mini matches against grandmasters. So please name the first number.
So okay, here we go. 8, 7, 3, 4.
Okay, you are going with a very nice robotic approach, which is very helpful, actually. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
when I was, let's say, following your, let's say, Daniel's part, I felt like you are struggling sometimes.
Yes.
With all those numbers. So 87-34.
87-34. Chess attack Euros. So really chess nickname, and he will chess attack some top grandmaster. Well, as general director of FIDE, Emil Sutovsky, declared that these mini matches will be against top 10 players, and Jan Nepomniachtchi is actually not the first, but the second top 10 player who is participating in our streams, because Anish Giri was co-hosting one of them, and he's, I think, tied for 10 place now. And Jan is actually, I think, on the highest position in his life. Yeah, you are number 4 in the world right now, aren't you?
Yeah, like this. And you know, the good part, for a few months, I cannot care about the rating list because it doesn't changing. It doesn't change.
Do you actually care about it, about your, not even rating, but about your position? Do you follow that? Okay, now I'm number 8 and now I'm number 7. Does it make any difference for you?
Well, basically, at some point, I think last year during Zagreb tournament, I was really, let's say, checking how many points should I get to break 2800s, because it was something like 2791 or like this live, and okay, I should have won a few more games, but actually I made the completely opposite way, back to 50%. So I think it's not such a good idea to care too much about the rating, especially during the tournaments. Yeah, but in general, of course, a high rating helps qualifying to all the main events, like say the candidates. For example, Anish has qualified because of the rating, and also, you know, for the bigger, let's say, part of my career, I shouldn't have cared too much about my rating, because if you don't have any rating, you shouldn't care. Yeah, so it was like about 27-30, 27-40, but this is unfortunately. Is not those, let's say, numbers you should really care and you should care about, yeah, and to try to keep them. So it's not it starts like with the top 10, with the top 5, and that's why you should like improve all the time. So maybe now actually, like time has come, but I feel like, I mean, it's a little bit wrong. So you better do care about the quality of your chess, about improving and building up some new levels of your play, but. I mean, okay, the rating basically shows if you're doing some good work or some bad work, and that's it.
Yeah, actually, while you were speaking, I had an idea that for some time you were in a position that your predecessor in our show, Daniil Dubov, is now. You were not so, your rating was not so high, but you were still very highly. Respected by your peers and by chess lovers all around the world, and you were invited to some nice tournaments because you were underrated for sure. It's not the case anymore, so
No, I mean, on the contrary, I was only invited when I get some real rating.
Yes.
And when and basically when you're letting your rating, let's say, go down, for example, okay, you play one better end and it goes like 10 points down, but it also means there are a lot of so many good guys, so many great players are in front of you, even according to the rating, list, that you are basically should choose between the European Championship and I don't know what else. And let's say raffled Open. By the way, both tournaments are very great and very challenging. But you probably have to play more Swiss events, and you should, let's say.
Actually, I have another I think interesting question. Who do you think is the most underrated chess player right now? Because, well, I mean, even a few months ago, probably it was probably Ferruggio, but now he is definitely not underrated because his rating is 2,740 or 50, something like that.
But maybe he's still underrated. Who knows?
Yeah, but well, he cannot be the most underrated player.
Well, I should see the rating list. But recently, I found out that Petr Sviller has something like 2707, and this is like the lowest elo rating for him, like for the past, I don't know, 10 or 20 years. And I still think like he should be much higher in the rating list, like let's say at least 2740 or something. I don't know if you can call this like the most underrated player, but I mean,
actually,
in general,
he's actually at 2,723. So
23. Sorry, okay, so he probably made some good appearance in the Bundesliga.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Well, then I shut up. Well,
okay.
I feel like really what I would like to say that I mean really a lot of players who are not being provided with chances to play in the top events, they really, let's say, suffer from this from being underrated, because it's very difficult to keep your rating high and then you're playing in Swiss tournaments, and it's even twice more difficult, I think, twice more tougher to make it bigger, to improve your rating. So I believe like lots of players, I don't know, for example, Anton Korobov, yeah, very strong grandmaster, but he mostly plays in Swiss events, I believe, and also
he especially.
I mean, okay, of course, Daniil Dubov, yeah, of course. Like I think his FIDE rating, classical rating, is relatively low, like somewhat around 2700.
Yeah, it's so, probably 2,699 or something like that.
Yeah, very close, but I mean, okay, still it hurts.
Yeah. Well, Korobov is an amazing player, especially in rapid and blitz tournaments. Even if I am like enjoying this tournament as a spectator, I always try to watch his games, because actually it's a you cannot enjoy Jan Nepomniachtchi game because usually it's a big crowd around you, and with Korobov game you at least have a chance, because there will be almost nobody. Actually, I will say I found another player like that, even lower rated during the last rapid and blitz championships. I was following the games from the broadcast, from the place for the broadcast, but I actually enjoyed very much the games by Pavel Pankratov, who is, I think,
absolutely great, especially in quick time controls.
Yes,
and also I think, you know what, we actually missed Ding, who went below 2800s. Yeah. Recently, well, so I think he's also on the list.
Yes, absolutely. Well, because he had 2,811, I think, not long time ago. But especially after the candidates, he lost some points. And actually, once again, to our viewers, if you want to enjoy the games of some underrated grandmasters, you can find the games of Russian grandmaster Pavel Pankratov, who is actually playing a very interesting. High electricity chess.
Very sharp, and very
very sharp style, and his games are always a real treat. Okay, actually, our first winner of mini match is probably the first mini match winner whose mini match with the grandmaster can be some kind of interest, especially in quick time control, because it's a FIDE master from Philippines, rated 2,400. So definitely a world-class player, and he can be pretty dangerous, especially if he is young in a quicker time control.
Well,
so
I think he tends to play attacking chess, so that's also something.
Yes. Okay. Let's go with the other winners.
All right, here we go. All right, 1, 5, 9, 6, 2.
Okay, so a very big number. So the guy
15,
who was
96, 2.
yes, the guy whose tournament was added at the very last moment, and again he's very close to the biggest winners, to the luckiest chess player in the world, Islam Chess. But thankfully it's not him, because otherwise we will be under huge suspicion. It's Checkmate from Colombia, another winner from this country today. So he was playing in the tournament organized by Colombian Chess Federation. Actually, the event was yesterday. Yesterday. It was a Blitz 3+2 arena tournament, and his nickname is Checkmate. Actually, can you believe we have 16,000 of ticket winners, 16,000 of tickets, because some people have a lot of tickets, and we have a guy who won 2 mini matches with grandmasters and a package to Moscow already.
Seriously?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
He probably broke the system, yeah?
He is from Algeria. I mean, like, you were playing some poker in your lifetime also, so we understand the randomness of
Yeah,
these
absolutely,
things,
but
but
this
it's
is
just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with another number, and hopefully
I think the chance wasn't that high, yeah, especially like to make such a hat trick.
Yeah, absolutely. The chance is extremely low.
Let's proceed. Okay, this is probably almost a James Bond, but with 1 extra 9 in front of his number. So this is 9007.
Okay.
Who is this James Bond of chess?
Actually, this James Bond of chess is a real James Bond, because
Seriously?
this is the guy who also already won a package to Moscow.
Oh, come on.
Yes, he already won a major prize, and now he is winning also a mini match against Grandmaster. His nickname is Imnota GM, and I already know that he is a French guy living now in Thailand, because he sent his personal information to us already. And now he will be playing a mini match with June 4. It was a Blitz 5+0 tournament. Actually, I asked this question to almost all our guests. Do you prefer, when you are playing online, do you prefer increment controls or no increment?
Well, if you want to play, let's say, okay, you cannot speak about quality, yeah, when you're playing online Blitz. But let's say if you want to try to show some quality, some very small but consistent quality of chess during you playing someone, it's better, of course, to play with the increment. And if you want to, let's say, to have some trainings, to try new openings and so on, because I mean, in general, when you play like 3-0, or I'm not the big expert of 5-0, but when you're playing 3-0, this is like normally this ends up flagging.
Yeah, well,
sooner or later at some point. So that's why that's a matter of, let's say, of taste. But in general, when you want to have some fun, of course, there is no increment possible.
For me, recently, 3+0 time control is just a nightmare. I mean, I'm just because well, I'm pretty decent in 1+0, but I even don't try to think. I just, you know.
So, okay, as you now see, the problem is probably not in your reflexes.
Yeah, well,
but 1+0 is your
3+0. I'm trying to play chess, but I fail every time because.
No, but I mean, this is very, very simple math. For 2 minutes, you should try to play chess, and then you play your normal game.
Yeah. Okay. I will try this this attitude next time. And okay. Actually, all our winners in your shift are pretty decent players, because Checkmate from Colombia is rated has his FIDE rating is about 2,150, and first winner, as I mentioned, is even 2,400. Okay, let's go with another mini match winner.
Okay. 5, 2, 7, 8.
5, 2, 7, 8. I'm very close. And it's again Chess24 player, Adler Fluke. And he was playing the same Blitz tournament, but on May 27. And he is winning a mini match.
So this seems to be a very fruitful tournament, yeah?
Well, I mean, it was on the different date and probably on different time. Actually, Chess24 was running a lot of tournaments, and they were small, and free tickets were guaranteed in every tournament. So the most tricky players, so the most tricky participants of Checkmate Coronavirus project, they had their eyes on Chess24. Well, it's actually not bad, I think, because as far as I know, they are planning to launch another playing zone, and people who registered there now to play these tournaments, they will enjoy like better experience after they launch a new gaming zone. And competition is always nice. Obviously, now chess.com and Lead Chess are undisputable leaders, and maybe somebody will try to compete with them. Let's go with the next one.
Let's go to the next one. That's correct. All right. And okay, 1, 1, 8, 6, 0.
Okay, so it's 11,860.
So this is surely over 9,000.
11,860, and
Yes.
it's Mustafa Galal. He was playing on chess.com in a Blitz arena, and now he will enjoy his mini match against the top grandmaster. Actually, our previous winner, Adler Fluke, is from Germany. He's 60 years old, and he is rated around 1,300, so he will need a handicap in his mini match for sure. But we will arrange it for sure. I mean, we will organize it to make it not to make it a bloodbath for our winners.
Let's try to make it even.
Yeah, at least.
And what about Mustafa? Is he good?
Okay, let's go forward.
Okay.
We have, I think, 2 more.
All right. And well, the next one is 6609.
6609. 6609.
Is it just 24 as well, according to the number?
6609. No, it's a Lead Chess player. He was playing Bullet, and all Bullet tournaments on Lead Chess were 1+0. Actually, there were 18 tournaments like that a day. So he was playing in one of them on May 31, and his nickname is Master05. Master05, and he's winning a mini match. I think 2 more to go. Okay, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be in such a hurry. Yeah, so he winning, let's say, a participation in the mini match, but not a mini match. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for sure. I mean, it will be a huge upset if someone wins this this mini match.
But by no doubt, okay, he might win the mini match, but that's a little bit premature to state that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's go. We have 2 more mini matches remaining, and we are done with them.
2 more. Okay. So the next one is that's what I wish it was like 4 times 6, but this is like 7 and 6, 6, 6.
So 3 6s, yeah, after 7.
Yeah, 7 and 3 6s.
Okay, so it's a devilish number, but in the hiding.
Yeah, and the 7 is normally a symbol of luck.
So our lucky devil is Gregor 20A. He was playing in a Lead Chess Bullet Arena once again on June 2nd, and he is the penultimate winner of the mini match against a top grandmaster. Actually, Master 05 is a national master from the United States of America. He's rated around 2,300, And while we are still waiting information on Gregor,
yeah.
let's draw for the last winner of the mini match.
Yeah, all right. And the Oscar goes to 1304.
Okay, a low number. I'm always glad when we have these low numbers. 1304 is, but I'm always unhappy when the nickname is very difficult. Mayur Deshmukh. Well, maybe an Indian player. He was playing in a Checkmate Coronavirus Rapid Arena on May 21. And he is the last winner of the mini match against top grandmaster. Actually, I need to mention that if some winners are disqualified, let's say they are already banned on the platform they were playing, it happens sometimes, or the prizes won't be, we won't find the winners, they will just disappear. Then we will have an extra draw, but it will be in July. So even those who are not winners at the moment and who won't win anything today, they will still have a chance. They will still have a chance to win if somebody disappears. Okay, we are done with mini matches. We still have 15 Moscow packages. So
not less.
Jan Nepomniachtchi can still be your lucky hero. I think that all those who will get these 15 last packages from you, they will be rooting for you. Actually, is this kind of important in chess? For example, do you feel some extra support when you are playing, let's say, in Moscow, or you don't care?
Well, extra support, but also like extra excitement and so on, because you shouldn't fail too harsh, and then let's say in front of your fans.
Yeah,
but I mean, in general, I really like to play with some huge audience, and the worst part is that the worst scenario is like sometimes like holding Russian superfinals in some big, beautiful theaters. And literally very, very few people are in the, let's say, in the audience hall, and those are probably coaches and seconds and, let's say, relatives. And everyone is basically listening to some commentary, and instead of, like, let's say, watching what's happening on the scene. So this is something I don't really like, but basically every time I like so much like the tournament in Dortmund, because it's always being held in the theater, and the audience hall is never empty. So this is really important.
Yeah, well, you made the right decision when you were choosing the legs of the last Grand Prix. Well, of course, you made the right decision because you qualified for the candidates through the Grand Prix. But Riga was a very nice tournament, actually. But I've been there, so. But it was organized in this way that there were almost nobody in the playing hall, and the guards there were just brutal. So those who somehow came inside, they were not allowed, not even to say something. They were not allowed even to move, because these guards were immediately attacking them. So after a few days, even those who came there to enjoy the atmosphere and to enjoy the games, they stopped going inside the playing hall at all. So you made definitely the right decision not to play in this.
Yeah, well, actually, every place for the Grand Prix was very special, because in Moscow we basically completely changed the beautiful appearance of the famous I think Chigorin Hall in the Central Chess Club, which is, I believe, being loved by many chess players, and me as well. And it was, let's say, all black, like the New Zealand rugby team. Let's say it was like very unfamiliar and very uncomfortable. And also until the semifinals, I believe there was no place for audience.
Yeah, it was. I remember that Alexander Grishuk told me that he didn't like the playing hall so much that he almost didn't spend any time in the room. He was immediately going to the rest to the place where he had
basically we got a problem because we were facing each other in the finals, and I was probably following the same strategy, and I was making a move, and then I was going to let's say to the restroom to chill, and we had let's say screen with the moves, so that was not a problem. Yeah, that was not a problem to think outside.
Practically you were playing correspondence chess.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I also wanted to add.
Okay, let's draw for final 15 packages to Moscow Chess Olympiad.
Yes,
well, I promise not to mention that, but I cannot help myself. Where you will meet Mr. Yan Nepomniachtchi playing for Team Russia for sure.
You're very optimistic.
Yeah, I just have an unbelievable respect to your chess game.
I think that this really doesn't matter if you have respect. I think our coach should have respect. All right. So the first one is 7, 4, 9, and again 7.
Okay, 7, 4, 9, 7. Very nice. And it's once again FIDE Online Arena player. I think it's the third. I think it's the third package for FIDE Online Arena. It's Alex Cloud. Alex Cloud, and he is coming to Moscow from his cloud, I guess. Well, it will be
maybe he's from France, and this is Alex Claude. No,
I like Cloud more.
All right.
Okay, let's find the next one.
The next one. Oh, this is a very small number. 568.
568. 568 is Minj. And he was playing a bullet arena on Lee Chess, and he's the 27th winner of the package today, and we have 13 left. 51 already are not up for grabs.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to Min MG. Let's call him like that, and let's go with the next one.
The next one is It's a perfect blackjack score. It's 21.
Okay. Very low number, 21. He was probably playing in one of our first events. Actually, yes, it was the first event which we had on chess.com, and his nickname is Ma, and then numbers 2. I will try to cosplay Mr. Yan Nepomniachtchi. 2097. So Ma 2097. Yeah, they say.
Normally they call some post-apocalyptic books like this, yeah. So, well, I think it was like Moscow 2047 or like this, yeah. It's one of the let's say recent books.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully, a post-apocalyptic scenario is not going to happen.
Hopefully, yeah. We were pretty close to that recently, but
Yeah.
I think we are coming back now, kind of. Well, I'm still not sure though. Let's go with the next winner.
And this is I have a strong feeling I have said those numbers before, but probably not. 5754.
5754. Actually, Arkady today picked one guy whose ticket already was ineligible because he already won another prize earlier. 5754 is fine. This was not the number mentioned today. He was playing on chess.com on May 29 in the Blitz Arena tournament, and his nickname is Hlatan66. Hlatan66. Congratulations to Hlatan. Actually, we got the information from on our previous winner. He is from Egypt, Ma 2097. And he is rated around 1,400. They say I lost the count, and this Hlatan is number 30. Hopefully, my colleagues are right. This Hlatan is from Myanmar, and he is 54 years old. So welcome from Myanmar to Mother Russia.
Also, as you can probably understand out of his nickname.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Let's go with the next winner.
Let's proceed. Then the next one is 9351.
9351. 9351. Okay, and it's Xinvoker. We have one of the most famous, well-known Russian poker players, Invoker. But this guy is Xinvoker, and he was playing on Lichess Rapid Arena on June 5. Congratulations to him. Now he is coming to Moscow. And
it could also, I think it could also be Invoker with some extra X in front of his nickname.
Yeah, well, we don't know if this Invoker guy is playing chess, but well, actually, poker is very popular with the top chess players. A lot of them at least try to play poker,
yeah.
and actually, especially recently, poker players all around the world, not only in Russia, are not only following chess broadcasts, but are also playing chess. Actually, Daniel Negreanu, who is one of the most famous poker players in the world, he is posting some chess positions on his Twitter.
That's interesting. I have never known this fact. But also from my side, I actually should add that Invoker is one of the most, let's say, popular Dota heroes.
Well, this thing I didn't know. Actually, it was funny that once Daniel Negreanu posted a position asking what is the best way for him to proceed, but the problem was that he was already a piece up in this position, and most of the answers were like, well, okay, the strongest move is this, but it doesn't really matter because any move is winning. Actually, even Lawrence Trent and myself were also participating in this discussion, but at some moment Daniel Negreanu even got offended a little bit because he was saying, well, I didn't ask you about the evaluation of position, I just asked you about what is the best move. Why are you not answering?
Well, he actually wanted to make his win obsolete. So
actually, do you think that there are a lot of absurd questions about chess, or even that? Are you asked a lot of absurd questions about chess in your lifetime?
Well, I don't think it's very easy to think of an absurd question about chess because well, there are a lot of let's say stupid jokes and so on, but let's say absurd questions. At least I can't say have met a lot of them or any of them in my life. So mostly questions, most popular are something: what is the best opening? What is the best book? What's your favorite? Well, again, opening book, chess player, world champion. Who is the greatest? Who would win the Capablanca or Carlsen and so on. So there are like tons of different questions, but I don't really find, okay, some of them are a little bit naive and so on, but I don't really think they're any kind of absurd.
Okay, Xinvoker is definitely not the invoker we mentioned, because this guy is from Pakistan and he is rated around 2000. Actually, we even covered the Pakistani chess with Mr. Dvarkovich earlier today. The chess in this country is on the rise now. So all the best to all the Pakistani chess players. Actually, Pakistani Chess Federation, as I already mentioned,
Indeed,
was one of the most active to support our initiative. I will say that probably the most active was Romanian, and I'm surprised that no Romanian won a big prize yet. But Colombians already won, and now Pakistani player also won a major prize, a package to Moscow Chess Olympiad 2021. And let's pick another winner.
So guys, we say we should, as we say in poker, one time, yeah? One time. And what we're trying to do, we are trying to hit Romania. And
yeah, well, it will be nice for them.
All right, 3, 4, 3.
Just free numbers,
Just
yeah?
3, 4, 3.
3 for free. Well, at this time of our project, there were no national events, so there were only events organized by International Chess Federation. And actually, this winner is a genius, and not because he's a genius chess player. It's just his nickname. He's Ravi Genius. Well, I can make a guess that he's from India, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's also from Pakistan or Bangladesh, actually.
I don't think it doesn't really matter. I think he's a big fan of the chess game. If he participated and was successful in the Checkmate coronavirus.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was just a guess. Ravi Genius is our next winner, and he was playing on chess.com in a Blitz arena tournament, 3+2. Actually, as well, I mentioned it already. We learned today that it's a favorite time control of the FIDE president. Do you have a favorite time control, actually?
Maybe classical one.
But what classical? Like the real?
Well, actually, I kind of like an old classical without any increment. 120 minutes for 40 moves, 60 minutes for 20 moves, and then okay, let's see, half an hour till the very end, and no increment at all.
Why?
Because
Why
this
do you like
this makes like this is really tense, I would say. And all this increment, I mean, it's very clever idea for, let's say, Swiss tournaments, but it also doesn't leave any space for some time trouble mistakes, because basically in more or less clarified position, like 30 seconds increment is more than enough to convert your advantage.
Okay, I was right. Ravi Genius is from India, and he is rated around 1,600. So congratulations to him. And once again, I hope for my colleagues to keep track of how many winners do we still have left, because I am a little bit lost. But let's draw for another one. We are definitely on the safe side by now.
Okay. 1, 5, 3, 4.
Okay, once again, a low number, 1, 5, 3, 4.
Okay, not as low as the previous one.
Yeah, absolutely. It's again, oh, wow, finally. It's Shnites, and we welcome him to Moscow. It's the guy who was playing all our tournaments on across all the platforms religiously, I will say. He collected 70 tickets, and he is winning at the very last moment, thanks to Mr. Yan Nepomniachtchi, the leader of the...
No, it's not, I think it's not him, it's not me, it's just the science. He had one of the biggest chances among all the participants.
Shnites is coming to Moscow. Well, I will be ecstatic to meet him, because he was one of the biggest supporters of our project, and congratulations to him.
And where is he from? Just
actually, I don't know. Maybe my colleagues. Actually, he is from Mexico, and he is actually a FIDE master. So he is kind of a semi-professional chess player, but he was really putting a lot of efforts into winning this this package to Moscow, and finally he succeeded. His lucky ticket was from a Lead Chess event played on May 22. It was a Bullet Arena, and well, congratulations to him. He was a hard worker for sure.
Congratulations.
And, he definitely deserved that.
All right. So the next one is 4, 2, 7, 2.
4272, and it is also one of the most active supporters of our project. We even communicated with him through our Facebook page, and finally he is winning his package to Moscow. It's Murat Magdi Anwar. He had different nicknames on different sites, but under this nickname, he was playing on FIDE Online Arena, and he is coming to Moscow.
Wonderful.
Yeah, congratulations to him. He played an unbelievable number of events also across all platforms. So really, at the very end, we are going with those who are trying their best to achieve these prizes, which is kind of fair. Of course, we have a lot of random winners, but those who spend a lot of time trying and who were like following this project, they also deserve their 15 minutes of
absolutely.
Yeah,
I like the scientific approach
of glory. Yeah, okay. This guy is actually from Egypt. He is rated around 2,150, and he's 37 years old.
Okay,
all the
very
information
nice.
about him.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, and let's go with the next one.
And the next one is 7980.
7918.
80. Well, that's why I say it like 7980.
Okay, it makes it easier. 7980. It's Green Phoenix. He was playing on Chess24. I don't know anything about him. I didn't have any communications with him on Facebook. He was playing a Blitz tournament, 3+0, so the time control where Jan Nepomniachtchi is experimenting with his new opening ideas. Actually, do you have a secret account on major sites where you can try something new without thinking that your games will be watched by your competitors?
Well, it's yes, I have few accounts like for this, but I think like it's not a big deal to reveal who is playing. Actually, yeah, okay. The style remains there. Let's say the rating is more or less, let's say, more or less similar to the main account. Okay, it could be higher, could be lower, but it's about the same numbers. And well, actually, I think one of my secret accounts is currently leading chess.com, but I don't think this is a secret anymore because some people were writing me.
Yeah, well, when you are leading chess.com or lead chess, it can be only a few people. So you knew who was Konya Vlad before it became public knowledge, yeah?
No idea. And who was Konya Vlad?
Artemiev.
And which? I'm sorry, where is it? Like which...
It's on Lead Chess, and
on Lead Chess. Well, actually, I just registered Lead Chess for the first time, I think, in last November.
Yeah, well, I did it even later, but I mean, like I enjoy playing there and also on chess.com. But Lead Chess very actually, it's, if you are playing Bullet, I think it's even better to play on Lead Chess because they have this milliseconds running at the end. And
I think the absolutely best one is playchess.com app, because at that gaming zone you can pre-move for literally 0 seconds.
I see. Okay,
so you cannot run out of time.
Green Phoenix is from Norway, and he is rated around 1,900. Actually, Marat Anwar is watching this show right now, and he says hello and thank you to you. Okay. How many
Hello,
packages
Marat
do we have left? But anyway, let's draw for another one.
All right. Finally, a bigger one. 12, 15, and 2.
Okay, 12, 15, and 2. Amit Mighty, Chess.com player. He was playing a rapid event on June 10. And now he is coming to Moscow. And we have 4 packages left after we award this one to Amit Mighty.
So we
are almost done.
Alice. So one more, or
yeah, let's go one more. I didn't think about some stupid question to you, so let's go with the winner.
Do we have some more left? Do we have any packages left?
Yeah, four more.
4 more. All right, because I was a little bit worried that this is the last one, and I like the procedure.
We have
all right,
56
all
now.
right, all right. 13,009.
So 13009, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, these are the national events, which is also nice because we want to once again to thank all the federations that joined. And actually, it's interesting because we were thinking about that in FIDE, and we actually got this suggestion from. David Navarra to host some chess 960 events, some Fisher random events, but the platforms advised us not to do it because these events have much more less participants. But actually, some federations did host the Fisher random chess events. And actually, this guy was playing in a tournament organized by Venezuela Chess Federation, and it was a Fisher random event. And so our congratulations to Joe Diaz. Maybe his name is Jose Diaz. It will be quite a strong
from South
guess.
America, well known for their passion for all the games and also for chess. And I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's 28 years old, and he is obviously from Venezuela, as he was playing in a national event organized by the Venezuela Chess Federation. Congratulations to him and to his country. When I was very young, I was enjoying some Venezuelan soap operas. What can I say? The women in these movies were unbelievable. Let's go. We have 3 more.
And by the way, how many winners of, let's say, do you have all males or also some female winners? Because I spotted one.
Actually, it was funny that we had the first female winner when Judith Polgar was already on air, but she was joining the show, and Emil Sutovsky was drawing for the last winner. And this winner was some nickname like Wonder Woman of Chess or something like that. It was very nice. And
so maybe
at that
a little
moment,
we stole the show. It would be more as a symbolic for Judith to draw the right.
Yeah, but it's kind of introduced Judith, who is a real Wonder Woman of chess, I guess, because in the history of mankind, no woman played as strong as she played. Actually, did you play a lot of games against her as she quit chess 6 years ago? But of course, you played with her sometimes, yeah.
I think very few classical games, maybe 1 or maybe 2, and also few more Blitz and Rabbit. Okay. As far as I remember, in classical part, I was more successful, and in Blitz or Rabbit, if I'm not mistaken, I experienced some some difficulties.
Okay, and actually,
Because her style is always very attacking, and it's hard, let's say, to hold her, let's say, far of your king.
absolutely, and actually, you are not playing against female chess players that often, but sometimes you do. Do you feel any like extra pressure, or it's just a usual game for you, or you think, why if I don't win, I will be ridiculed? Do you think like that at all?
Actually, it only depends on if a girl or a woman plays good or not so good. So since few my last games against female players were, I think all those games were against Hui Fan. She is playing really good, and I hope she returns to the big chess competitions soon. And finally, I'm proud that finally I managed to get a plus score against her, because it took me quite some time.
Yeah, well, hopefully, yeah, because even after being a little bit rusty, she didn't play that much, but she was playing in Nations Cup, and well, obviously it was not classical chess, but anyway, it was clear enough that she will be doing fine if she hopefully returns to active chess. Okay.
Yes. Meanwhile, the next number.
Yes,
is
I think two or
more
three more we
left,
have,
yes?
but I think two, or I don't know.
3. Okay, 2. Okay, all right. The next number is 3, 6, 7, 9.
3, 6, 7, 9. It's Pablo XTV. Pablo XTV. I don't know whether this Pablo is watching some TV or it's just his family name or something.
What is his favorite channel?
But well, for sure he is Pablo. I will be surprised if his name is not Pablo, but I don't know, Alicia, for example.
Anish? No?
No, not Anish. Alicia.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, actually... okay, so Pablo is from Spain. He is rated around 1,400. Well, we definitely have one more package, maybe two, but at least one we have for sure. So let's do it.
So let's press the button. Well, that's hard. So write down 1, 4, 7, 8, 5.
14785. So one of the recent editions. So it probably is some national event. But it's not. It's a standard Lee chess event, and actually a very funny nickname, Chess Passionist. So not chess passion, but chess passionist. So he is altogether, he has a passion to chess, and he is a chess pianist, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a channel called Chess Piano or something like that.
Yeah, wonderful channel, by the way. I really like that guy. He combines like playing pretty decent chess, I would say. With
absolutely, yeah. I watched it.
Very more than just decent piano. Actually, I challenged my my friend Daniel Yufa, because he's well known for playing both piano and chess. And I said, okay, you should like issue a challenge towards that guy. And he said, okay, his piano is just too good for me.
Oh, so he's a. I mean, I cannot.
He really rated him pretty high.
I see. I cannot
like
evaluate.
It's me who can only speak about chess part, but also some.
Yeah, I cannot evaluate the level of a pianist. So, but if Daniil says that this guy is an amazing, that I should follow this channel even more, because because his chess is about probably my level, maybe a little bit stronger than myself. So it's not about, for sure, if you are coming to this channel, it's not for chess.
Yeah, actually, from my side, I can say that I was playing both time some Blitz game and Hearthstone Battleground. And well, this is really difficult. So I can't say I was successful at both boards.
Yeah, well, I should try that. But unfortunately, as I am free to play free to play Hearthstone player, and with the recent edition, they are now giving me only 2 battleground heroes, and I stopped playing. I was playing only battleground.
You
for a
surely
long
cannot
time.
afford like $20.
Yeah, well, I just, it's just a matter of principle, you know.
Absolutely.
Yes, and now
that's what everyone says until donates for the first time.
Okay, Chess Passionist is from Greece. He is rated around 2,100. And well, I think we are done. I am waiting for the information from my colleagues, but I think we have.
Yeah, more or less, I think. Yes.
Yeah, I think that I will try. I will follow. Just a moment. We have one more. I got
that's wonderful
information that we need one more. So let's go with the last winner. So the last chance to win a package to Moscow. All breaths are taken, I think, at the moment. By our winners. And the number is
8, 4, 5, and 8.
8, 4, 5, and 8. 8, 4, 5, and 8. I'm very close. And the last winner is once again Chess24 player Vasuf. Vasuf. Vasuf.
Sounds almost like WhatsApp.
Almost WhatsApp, but Vasuf. Well, so this guy is our final package winner, but he's the final package winner for now, because as I already mentioned, if some of the winners is not to be found or is already disqualified by one of our partner platforms, then we will draw once again. Actually tomorrow, because today I am exhausted and the whole team is exhausted, and only Jan can stream for several more hours.
Yeah, I only woke up like 20 minutes before. Okay, of course I'm kidding, but yeah.
Okay,
I was very excited about the drawing of
we actually have more than 700 prizes, master classes, and Checkmate coronavirus souvenirs. So we will be publishing all the official results of all the draws tomorrow. And well, thank you very much for all those who were playing Checkmate coronavirus events, who were supporting our project. Big thanks to all my co-hosts of these weekly shows and of this final show. Actually, the biggest effort was put by Mr. Jan Nepomniachtchi. Once again, I will.
That's very kind of you.
Thank you
very much for
the fourth best chess player in the world. You were drawing for 23 prizes. And actually, the previous record was by Daniil Dubov, who was drawing for 18 prizes. And on the regular weeks, on the regular weeks, they were doing only 11 prizes. So it was a easy way for Peter Svidler and Anish Giri, and
big
also
responsibility.
Alina Kashlinska and Elizabeth Pertz. And thanks again to all those who helped us. And well, but the biggest thanks honestly goes for the amazing team that was behind this this project. I really enjoyed working with these guys, and hopefully we will continue working not only for FIDE, but for all the chess amateurs and all the chess lovers from the whole world. Actually, when we are talking about chess lovers, it includes Magnus Carlsen, Jan Nepomniachtchi, Maxim Vachier-Lagrave, and some random guy who is enjoying his 1,100 rated battles on let's say, chess.com or Lichess or any other platform. And of course, many thanks for our partners. Once again, we had our events on 6 platforms. The Chinese Chess Federation had the event on jihai.net. We had a cup for disabled on playchess.com. And our major partners were chess.com, Lichess, Chess24, and FIDE Online Arena. And hopefully we will be able to host Mr. Nepomniachtchy's stream now on FIDE channels. All the best with your stream, and many thanks for joining us at this late hour.
Thank you very much. And also, once again, thank you for inviting me, and big congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah, okay. So now good night, and Checkmate Coronavirus project is not over yet, but almost done. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Good night.